long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how we do it. All right.
How dare you intro the video like that?
How else am I going to intro the video like that?
You Claude Stan, dude. What the hell?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for the final first impressions, interview, which is going to be featuring me, and with me I have the Zev.
The Zev? The Zev. I like it. All right, we're running with it.
I have Corns, and I have the Daydu salesperson right here. There we go. All right. So essentially, how this interview is going to work is that basically I'm going to get asked the same questions. Zev's going to go first, then Corns, then Alex, and then it's going to repeat. It's going to be the same questions I asked them, and then at the end they're going to ask me 3 questions of themselves. Zev going first, Corns going second, Alex going third, and repeat. All right. And the same rules apply here. I have to answer the questions. I can't respond to them with I don't know or no answer, or I have to give a definite answer. And we're not going to derail as much as we did in our other videos. And these questions are only for me. All right?
If you don't answer correctly, Dedu is going to fucking double gauntlet crit you.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, the double gauntlet crit animation, though, is so amazing.
Please don't. I'm already making him an armor knight. That's already going to be a hassle.
Hey, you can still use the gauntlets as an armor knight, which is even better.
Yeah, 4 speed is amazing. Anyway, so
hold on. Beyblade while he was still an armor knight.
Babe.
No, like he has that crit animation when he's fucking War Master.
Oh, all right. Anyway, let us begin. Zev, you can begin whenever you're ready.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot I was going first for a second. All right. Which house did you pick first? I'm assuming, and why?
All right. The first house I picked first was the Golden Deer, and the reason why I picked the Golden Deer was because I've always loved, the nobility system of basically just a bunch of knowers. I was never a big fan of the ruling system of emperors or empresses, and I don't like how a country was always ruled by a king. That plus I also liked Claw's design, and I feel like I could pull off a cosplay of him. So yeah, that's why. So you
kind of like, say, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth type idea.
Yeah, I mean, I've just never been a fan of emperor or king ruling system.
I mean, okay, I could see that, but realistically, though, the king, I think you're aligning the king system a little bit too much with the emperor system because it wasn't as bad, but that's a different conversation.
Right.
It mainly just goes down to how the monarchy treats the,
That's fair.
say, King Richard I of England treated the commoners and the nobility well. Well, King John I of England, who came after, was such a jerk to the nobility that they forced him to write the Magna Carta, which basically was making an absolute monarchy into a constitutional, thus limiting the king's power.
Yeah.
And they basically forced him by, bow and arrow point to sign the sucker.
Yeah, it was
great history all over again.
yeah.
All right. So, Corns, you're up next.
Next.
All right. My question. Who was your favorite character from the house you picked?
Oh, that's an easy one. Claude.
Fucking Stan fanboy.
Hey, I mean, I just loved his
Who
design.
was your second?
Second? It would have to be Raphael.
I was about to say, if it's not Raphael, you're fucking wrong.
Raphael is the most pure person ever. If he was your fitness trainer at the gym, you would go to gym every day.
Oh fuck yeah, I would. Are you kidding me? I don't care how much they're charging me. I would go there every day just to hang out with Raphael and work out with that man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Board of Flame, it's the best thing.
All right. So, Alex, you're up next.
So who was your favorite character, overall, out of everybody?
My most favorite character overall, that would have to be Sylvain.
Oh.
Nice.
My face
That's understandable.
every time I read his supports, if it's with a girl or guy, my face just I always smile. No other character does that for me. Not even Claude.
Sylvain does have my third most favorite written supports in this entire game.
He's just.
Who are the second and first ones?
Petra and Marianne.
Okay.
All right, I'm actually
Ironically, both have support with Sylvain.
all right, I'm actually going to list my top two, like my top two favorite male and female. So, number one has to be Sylvain, and number two has to be Claude. And
Okay, from now on, you can't keep choosing Claude as a fake out.
We already know
buyout
it's going to be
answer.
Claude, so just call him like Mr. C or something, or give him a new name like Curly Claudstein or something.
all right, so anyway, for the females, my number one favorite female character has to be Hilda.
Really?
I agree with that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
She is
she
not
won
as
me
bad
over,
as
actually.
everyone made her out to be.
Yeah,
Like
for-
everyone kept telling me in like the community and whatnot that she's just a horrible mixture of Ellershell and Sarah, and
No,
she's like a worse Sarah and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
She
"Good for
won
that.
me
Are you
over,
kidding me?
thankfully.
She's amazing.
if you read her support conversation, she's the way she is for a good reason, and she like I feel like that part of her like resembles me.
Yeah, same. I can relate with that.
And then my
I've-
number two would have to be Lysithea.
Really?
Yeah,
I think overall Lysithea would be third or fourth for Beam, but definitely not second.
Yeah, I wouldn't say second. Personally,
I've always had a thing for prodigies.
Well, no, Lysithea's a cool character because of the like. I'm assuming spoilers are okay here, so, like if you get deep into Lysithea's support, especially if you do a support between Edelgard and Lysithea, you actually learn that Lysithea is like had the same work done that
Yeah.
Edelgard had done to have
Yeah.
two crests, and it's really fucking neat.
Like one thing I don't
Her whole story.
The
is amazing.
support she had with Linhart was really good too, I think.
Yes,
That's-
I
yeah.
agree with that.
I have to say though, if there's one thing I don't like with about the Lords is that they're very limited in the supports they have from characters from other houses. Like Edelgard only has one with Lysithea, Dimitri has like two with Raphael and Marianne, and then Claude only has three with Petra, which is a good support, and then Ingrid, which I mean they're all really good supports, but they're very limited.
Yeah, I do kind of hate how the lords are limited to not interacting with other houses too much, but at the same time, it really makes sense because if you look
It
at
does.
each individual support from each lord and you look at who from the other houses they actually have support with, it makes a lot of sense as to why they're the only ones from the other houses they
Mhm.
can support with.
Like don't get me wrong, the supports that they each have with like from characters from other houses, they're all good. I just wish they had more.
true.
Fair.
All right, so next up, Zev, back to you.
Who? Whoa. Okay. Who? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading a little bit. Who was your least favorite character?
That is a tough one. My least favorite character.
And you can pull a cop out like I did, where you say all the characters are your favorite, but you just like one a little bit less, because that's exactly what I did, and it's kind of the truth. So
My least favorite character. That would have to be. I'm trying to think.
oh, I can name like
Sarah.
20 names right now that
No,
you
stop,
don't want to
stop.
name because it'll trigger all three of us.
No, stop. Please don't. My least favorite character would probably have to be Hubert.
Sadie's, I'm killing you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
fair.
just every conversation. Lady Edelgard, Lady Edelgard.
I'm in the pad aisle, Lady Edelgard. What size pussy you wear?
I don't.
God damn it.
Like that's just it. Like I'm sorry, just Hubert. Like seriously, when I went the church route, I didn't even use him.
Oh.
Well, because,
Yeah, I only
wait, you
got
don't
one.
use Hubert in the church route anyway because
so I
he
just
supposed
benched
time
him.
skip.
Yeah, because I just benched him.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, I
didn't-
I thought that he would be a level 1 boss when I saw him, but no, he just auto leveled apparently. I was like so disappointed.
What were you trying to say, Alex?
I said like I didn't even use him in my Edelgard run, but then he was force deployed on chapter 12, and it's like, oh, he's level 1.
If only
No,
I
I've
could make him
done
an
that so many
adjutant.
Well, you can if you use your renown and just boost your professor level up. Then you're just like, dude, oh no, but force deploy. That's right. Damn it!
Yeah.
I think I had to make someone else's adjutant. I can't remember who, but I had to make sure it was good enough that he didn't die.
Ferdinand von
Oh.
Ayer.
Stuck him in a corner like higher chapter and just dealt with like having one less character. And it went pretty well.
That's fair.
All right, so Corns, I think you're up next.
Yep. In your first playthrough, who did you recruit into your house?
All right, so
First.
first,
Addendum. I'm adding Y to that question.
And
Okay.
why? Or
Okay.
something.
So the first character I recruited into my house, I'll be able to list this in order, was for Golden Deer. I recruited Ferdinand first because he's Ferdinand von Eyre, the noblest of nobles, and also I just loved from the moment I saw his design and heard his voice, I just loved him.
I just want to interrupt for a second. Sorry. How he looks with the attire. He looks like a character from this anime called The Legend of the Galactic Heroes, which is basically a space political opera, pretty much. I'll show you the costumes later.
Wait, it's wait. It's an anime.
Yeah, there's
but
an
it's
anime. Yeah.
It's an anime, but it's also an opera. Like, how does that work?
No, I'm sorry, I messed that up. More like, I guess people just say space opera all the time in my area.
It's
a
an
political space drama. Pretty much, I mean, think of like the Star Wars prequels, but better written, and it's anime.
Okay.
fun.
So next up, I recruited Dorothea because, like, she's just one of my favorite female designs. But, like, also she's one of the more easier characters to recruit. Just having charm and authority. You have to be charming and have authority in order to recruit her. So it's just so easy to recruit her.
That's fair. I mean, Dorothea is one of my top 5 for sure, because her whole character is just done so well and is written so well that I'm just like, ugh. A lot of the characters in this game are written well, so you might hear me say that a lot.
So next up, I recruited Sylvain because, well, I just love him. When I saw the list of supports he had, I knew I just had to get them all, and oh my god, I loved every single one. Him and Lorenz was the ladies' man versus the skirt chaser. I love that support. Like, just all of them. I just smiled.
I will admit, I went in there not really wanting to do it at all, and the Ferdinand and fucking Lorenz one even less so. Both expected.
Marvelously put, Lawrence.
We're not talking about those supports.
Though, I have to say, the Ferdinand one went exactly as I expected. It's just like 5 minutes of royal, like, stroking.
I thought just
high-fiving each other with their dicks.
Pretty much.
And then, let me see. Next up, I recruit... But I have to say, though, Sylvain, oh my god, so hard to recruit if you're a male. If you're female, like, this man is so thirsty that he will just join you by talking to you. He's like, Professor, I'll be up front in your class. Please let me join your class. Please.
All this for a creme of coochie.
We get it. Okay, Sylvain, you're thirsty. Okay, come on board.
Creme of Gucci.
And then, next up, I recruited Linhardt by accident. Like, I don't know how, but I just got him.
It's not hard to recruit him.
Yeah,
he's pretty easy.
I just talked to him, and I was like, oh.
Because he's lazy.
Okay, I just got him. All right. Hey, Linhardt, welcome aboard. Then next...
One of the best healers in the game, just saying.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Next to Mercedes, literally the best healer.
Does he get
He's
Fortify?
got psychic.
Does he
or
get
physic.
Fortify?
He gets Fortify in lieu of Psychic, I believe.
Oh.
No, he gets Psychic.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
he starts with psychic or physic, whatever you say.
Or
No,
he
Yeah,
gets...
no, he's literally one of the best healers in the game.
No, he
and
needs 60 to get physic, I'm pretty sure.
He does get Physic, I know, because I just used it on
yeah,
my
he gets heal, physic,
last playthrough.
and restore,
Like,
I believe, and warp.
As physic, except for Flame. I haven't used Flame that much.
No one.
But, like,
I
Flame
haven't
is-
used Flame. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh, sorry. Next up was Felix, because I really wanted to see more about Felix and him being an edgelord, even though I knew that his supports were going to be limited because they didn't have, like, a lot of, like, characters. I mean, well, let me see. I had Dorothea, I had Sylvain, I had... Let me see. I don't think there's a lot of characters from the Golden Deer he supports with.
There's a few,
Leone.
I think it's Leone and there's
Lysithea, too.
yeah.
Yeah,
just say
so
8
5 or 6. So, yeah.
like,
Lysithea one was funny.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all are interrupting Alex.
boring.
Sorry.
Say again, Alex.
I can't watch the Felix and Lysithea one
Why
more
not?
than once. It's boring. It's like, okay, the entire support is about Kate. Like, we see the
Cake
entire
is not a
support-
sweet.
What?
Cake is not a
Cake
sweet.
is a sweet. Are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
he's doing what Lysithea says. Cake is not a sweet.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
symbol of the gods from heaven itself to make life better.
I was about
And
to say,
there's
that's
Felix
not the
going,
hill you wanted to die
the
on there.
fuck?
Alright, so wait, Alex, is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Still over here.
yeah, I wanted to get to know more about Felix and his like edgelord character, and the supports that I did get out of him were, provided the characters I had, I got a little bit more insight into him, or I feel like I got a little bit more into like his good side of his character. I mean, because I was limited in the supports I could get with him. Like I got to see like he could actually be a nice guy, and he could be like like that's basically it. I didn't get to see like the most of the bad, which is why I'm doing Blue Lions now.
No, yeah.
All right.
You'll get to know a lot more about him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
So quick note: Felix is one of the best edgelords we've had in Fire Emblem since Navarre, since the original edgelord.
I can agree.
What
with
about Rutger? Does he count or wait?
He counts,
right.
but he's a piece of shit.
Okay. Unit wise or just support wise?
that. You know why?
Support wise for me, unit wise he wasn't too terrible the few times I played FE6, but character wise he was one of the most annoying in FE6 where I almost didn't use him.
Okay.
And then finally, because Zev convinced me in the end, I had to get Petra as fast as possible. Was able to do it in the nick of time. I was able to
Petra's
get her.
bait.
Like
Sorry.
on my first playthrough with Golden Deer, she was just too good. I was just amazed. She was critting everything. She was killing everything with a bow. Like,
Are you kidding me? She was always doing 0 times 2.
Not with a brave bow. Like she was just like quadding everything, and provided that like Ignaz was my only other archer and Leone, and while I used Leone mostly for like lances and cavalry, and Ignaz was starting to disappoint me. So yeah, Petra was a really good unit, and those are all the
So-
characters that I got on my first playthrough.
Yeah.
6 characters. I think I got
So-
the most here.
I think okay, so to explain a little bit, Petra is very good if she doesn't get strength screwed.
Yeah, I know.
I've gotten strength screwed Petra and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, what the?
She's still killed, but it. Say again?
What the fuck? It happened to me 3 times.
That's bad. You just have bad luck, bro. I'm sorry.
What else is new?
Yay!
All right, so but I think I'm the one here who recruited the most at 6. I think Zev, you
For your
recruited-
first playthrough, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
had
4.
Yeah, I got 4.
I'm gonna remember what I had. Let's see: Dorothea, Petra, Raphael, Ignaz, Leone.
Leone, really? You recruited her?
Yeah, I'm trying
Leonie's
to think.
easy to recruit, though.
Yeah, pretty
I'm,
good.
I'm very disappointed that there wasn't a male like character like how you get Sylvain if you're a girl. I figured Leone would be that, but that was
No. I thought so too.
yeah.
No, Leone doesn't. It's easier to recruit her as a male, simply because with the stat, like, I can't explain it, but the one time I went
Strength.
male in Blue Lions and I was able to.
Oh,
I
you
was
just-
literally able to recruit Leone without using Renown within the first 3 chapters.
So wait, Corns, you only got 5?
Yeah, that
Alright.
were non-faculty or church characters.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Okay, I'm actually surprised I got the most here. All right, so I think Alex, you're up next at number 6.
Yeah. So what was the hardest map or like the hardest chapter for you?
Oh, that's easy. The Marianne chapter. Oh my God. Jesus
Really?
Christ. What is that?
Are we
chapter?
speaking? We're still just speaking to your first route, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, the Marianne chapter after the time skip. Oh my God, what is that map? Like seriously, she's all alone, and you have to like. She's surrounded by demonic beasts. Like, what is that?
I had
chap-
no problem with that. My Marianne was pretty
Problem-
busted when I went Golden Deer.
Yeah,
No.
my Marianne wasn't.
Just put her into a forest and like use a stride or like. Honestly, you should just like kill at least one demonic beast on like turn 1 or
Like
2.
nowadays, I know.
Oh, it's so easy to, yeah.
Nowadays,
No,
I know what to do. I just. Oh.
Well, the key thing is that this is his first playthrough, and to be honest,
That's
I
fair.
did a killing demonic beast on my first playthrough either. So,
Yeah,
I always went after demonic beasts because it was an extra challenge on my first playthrough. So I was like, I gotta kill every last one of them.
All right.
Oh.
Like,
Also, it gave really good experience.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But, oh my
and also
God.
broke them. Then they gave like useful smithing tools. I mean,
Yeah, see, I
Mhm.
didn't know that until like my 3rd playthrough, and then I was like, "Oh, that's what I need. That's why I need to kill all the shields."
No, not
Oops.
why. Because I'm like, okay, so all you need to do is kill one of them. Why do you need to kill all of them? And then it's like Umbral Steel ×3. It's like, oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that until my 3rd playthrough.
Neat.
Nice. Like
I use these more than 20 times now. That's swell.
like that chapter is like my Marianne was slow for that chapter, and like honestly it's so hard to get to her because there's freaking wolves all around all the sides unless you know exactly where to go through the fog.
They're easy to
No.
kill, though. They're like the easiest demonic beast to kill next to the bird.
Remember, first playthrough, this was really hard for me
Yeah,
to do.
sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know how the shields worked at that time.
I keep forgetting first playthrough facts. My bad.
Yeah.
Fair, Marianne, like, for me, she's always been slow, and I've used her on like 3 playthroughs.
Like I think I got my Marianne for that chapter at the time I did it. It was the last one I did, and it was really hard. And she had like 14 speed at that time with 25 magic. She was.
Oh, that was like the first one I did.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so hard.
My Marianne never doubled when I first used her, but she never got doubled.
No, mine got
She
double.
kept on the curve, so I can't complain.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, Linhardt was way worse for me because he had like 5 attack speed from like start to finish.
Linhardt's a healer, point blank. He's not good at attacking. Really.
Linhart and Hubert are known for getting doubled. I've seen playthroughs of them getting doubled. Like it's not pretty. It's like watching Dedu get doubled. Like they just get melted.
Well, the thing
Except Dedu takes no damage.
Except if it's a magic hit. Like he just gets.
I literally just said that.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you.
the thing is that at least for me, like both Mercedes and Marianne did like as good as Linhardt, if not equally good in terms of healing. Like literally just slap a healing staff on like your main healer. Like if you slap a healing staff on like Mercedes and she uses 45, like that's great. So it's like, okay, well then why do I need Linhardt?
Yeah.
Especially
That's
both
fair.
I usually tend to like survive better than him. But I don't know.
All
This
right.
makes
Yeah,
you like
that's
me.
definitely fair.
Next.
I don't know.
All right, here we
No,
go.
No, it's.
No, that's me. I think.
Yep.
Question 7.
Yep.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that is okay.
Yeah, it's weird system, but we got it. I'm assuming you. Okay, well, I'll just ask anyway. What did you make yourself class-wise?
Okay, so for my first playthrough, I made myself a commoner because I couldn't be a noble. Next, I made myself a myrmidon because I like myrmidons. Next up was mercenary because I think they're a really good class. Like their description as well in this game, I just love it. Then I basically stuck with mercenary because I don't think I had the requirements to go into any other class. And I was like, by the time I got to the enlightened one, I just stuck with that class like all the way to the end because I thought it was a good class. Nowadays, I don't think it's that good of a class.
Really good.
I mean,
Especially-
I think Mortal Savant is better, honestly.
Oh, okay, hold on. We got to talk about this because Mortal Savant, realistically, in the terms of this game,
It's a dude.
not as good as you may think it is,
I
like
mean,
literally, it would be better for you to like stay as a sword master, like keep captains.
or to stay magic classes if you started as a magic class.
Exactly, because the thing is, they're more specialized in that. Like, yeah, they get fairs in like both of those, but the thing is that like for instance with Swordmaster, you get that, but you also get like crit plus 10.
like I
Yeah.
honestly would be disagreeing with you if I did not know the mastery skill for Mortal Savants that I literally found out at the end of my playthrough for the church. I found out it's literally just warding blow. I'm like, what? This is the mastery skill I get for mastering this class? This class
To be
sucks.
Most of them aren't great, because
Brigands get death blow, which is really good.
like
It's
Master was decent. I think it was like what defined crit plus 50.
What? Wait, what?
War Master's like defined crit plus 50.
It's crit 20.
No, I mean the mastery skill.
Yeah, War Master is crit plus 20.
No, I mean the mastery skill.
Yes, it's crit plus 20.
No, isn't that just like its normal skill? Like when you
no, crit plus 20 is the normal skill for War
Oh,
Master.
then what am I thinking?
Yeah, I think Master War Master.
Oh wait, they must get. Oh, I think they get a special like combat art and another skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Wyvern Lord is also like Define a Void or something like that.
I have not. I really gotta make a Wyvern Lord for my next playthrough.
Wyvern Lords are fucking
The
amazing.
closest thing I've gotten to a Wyvern is literally Claude.
Just
Seriously
don't.
though, like this, all the flying units are really good in this game.
I
Dude,
know.
they're all amazing. Like, let's talk about one of the best fucking Pegasus Knights real quick
Ingrid.
that we've had in any game since FE7, in my personal opinion, and that's Ingrid.
Yeah. She's
That
so
is
good.
amazing.
Okay, the only thing is that at the beginning she starts a little slow, But
Yeah.
as soon
Yes,
as she gets her Pegasus, she literally flies up. Literally.
literally, yeah.
Not just
Like-
that, but her charm goes up high too, so her gambit attacks will be really good.
You
Yo,
just have to find the gamma to, that flies with her.
you just have to work authority skill. You're fine.
I know. Just stating the obvious. All right,
Nope.
so
Like A rank. That way I can get the keyhole one.
Oh yeah. So fun fact, for you, if you decide to use Ingrid, you keep all your battalions from previous routes, even the Lord's one.
yeah,
So you can give Ingrid's Claude's battalion in a different route, and
know.
it's fucking
I
busted.
know.
I
did-
love it
I
so
did that-
much.
I did it on my church playthrough. Oh my fucking
Oh,
god!
I do first playthrough right now because I just finished Golden Deer.
Be
like a week-
careful with that final boss. Oh my god. Rip,
It's not that bad.
Rip Casper and Ash. That's all I can say.
See, the difference between you and Alex is Alex won't run out of divine pulses because he doesn't make that many bad decisions.
Hey, hey,
Ba-dum,
hey.
bum, ba-dum, bum.
I mean, you have like 14.
Okay,
Literally.
I'm
How do
just-
you make them all in one chapter?
save that for the end if you actually want to ask that question. Moving on.
How do you do it?
He didn't want us to tear into him too bad.
Corns.
Not on a
You're up
video.
next.
All right, here we go. This is the greatest question ever. Was there a moment where you cried, shed a tear, or felt sad?
In my Golden Deer playthrough, I have to say that a time when I started shedding some tears was when I guess Gerald died, and like I was,
God.
and also when like Sotus was like gone from your mind, like that really like got to me. Like I didn't like Sotus was like I really liked her like like how she like interacted with Byleth. But like when
Yeah.
she disappeared from your mind, I was like, "Oh my God, she's gone. I'm not gonna have. Where's Zev when I need him now?" And then, and then, and then, and then
That's pretty.
That's
Yo,
a good
how
one.
accurate is that though?
and then, and then,
It's like, well, what are you doing talking to me? Fucking fight these things.
and then,
What the fuck you doing trying to ask me questions? Go kill things! What are you doing? Oh
and
my
then
god.
when Gerald died, like when I saw like Byleth like actually like crying for like the first time, and like when Gerald comments that this is literally like his first tears were for
I-
him.
I cried with those tears, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
legitimately cried when
Yeah.
Gerald died the first time. It was
Yeah.
bad.
like he was like a dad that actually got character development and it was actually useful.
Yep.
No one saw this coming.
Yeah,
Not a single individual.
like,
I
mean,
did not actually see FE doing a good parent character because they really never have, to be 100% honest.
Like Grail was
Yeah,
like
And
the
then out of nowhere,
closest-
Gerald comes here and he like actually makes you feel like he's trying to be a good dad. And every time you choose a good option for him, he's just like,
Yeah,
he
does
has
it-
good dialogue.
Yeah,
And then even in that like moment of desperation where Byleth like starts getting watery eyed, and then he uses a divine pulse, and it still turns out the same thing. You can see Byleth just be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
in the
yeah. Corns, like,
cutscene, and it's just like,
he's so shocked.
yeah,
Corns, I do believe you commented on it saying that you thought that they wouldn't actually like use the divine pulse, like they would have forgotten about it.
'Cause
Actually,
I was like, they better do it because so many times there's like some type of game thing that's the game mechanic, and then they always forget it in the main plot. And it's like they better not do it, and then they did it. It's like finally they're smart enough, but I know something's gonna happen, and then whoop, and it's like
and
wow.
then Dallas comes out of nowhere, and you're just like, "Fuck you, Dallas!" While your eyes are
Not just that, but he
shedding
just, like,
tears.
It's
oh,
like
wait, that's how you pronounce his name. I was pronouncing it Dailies.
I always said Dallas. I don't know if it's right or wrong because his
It's
name
Greek,
is
it's
never
good enough.
said.
Oh yeah, I figured it was a Greek name. All right.
Let me just say real quick, I'm not going to spoil anything, but in BL, they do kind of forget about Divine Pulse in one chapter.
Well,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, I don't know about it, but I'm gonna have to.
Which one? I
you'll
don't remember.
easily find it. It
Yeah.
could-
Still.
Do you remember what chapter it was?
I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I don't actually.
Like you guys.
It's
have-
been a
definitely
while.
post time skip. I know that much.
Oh, okay. So I'll
It is-
have to-
If it's
Oh, I remember now.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, now I
That
really-
one time where a divine pulse would have actually worked and they didn't fucking do it.
yeah,
But at the same time, we wouldn't have had that character development and a
That
character arc.
development.
Hey kids, you know how you get a character arc? Death.
All right.
Kill
Hey.
every last one of them.
Oh.
Okay, I'm done.
That's how you become developed, kids.
All right. So Alex, I think you're up next now. Number 9.
Possibly.
Yep,
Who
it
did
is.
you ask for it? I think I already know this.
Okay.
I
So
know.
I'm gonna list both of mine. So for my first Golden Deer picture,
No, just list the one you did for the first.
hey, I'm gonna name the second one. This is the main reason why I wanted to do this, like literally after I beat the church route. So for the Golden Deer, I did like Scythia because honestly, like I do like her as a character and like her prodigy like personality and all. Like it was either that or Hilda, and well, I felt like Scythia was the better pick.
You didn't want Tits McGee?
No,
And not just that, she's like 5'2", so it's like a short stack Tits
it's
McGee.
so short.
Wait,
can just-
she is? Wow, I didn't know.
And
Like her
then-
titties could just basically just run into your midsection.
Oh,
And then for my church route, I did Sylvain because, oh my god, like I have to say though, if like there was one more, like I swear I just love that like that artwork right there when he's literally just like hugging Byleth from behind. I was so happy.
Yeah, the guy S support drawings were better than the women S support drawings in my
Worst one,
opinion.
To an extent.
worst one for women, Edelgard. Oh my god, her
I know,
her
Dude, that
eyes are
Edelgard-
literally
don't
just
get
like
me
this.
started.
It's literally just like this. Look at the
Don't get
camera.
me started.
Look at the camera.
I'm looking at it. What am I looking at?
It's literally just this. The Edelgard.
Don't get me
Oh
started.
yeah, the one
That
where it
part,
looks like
Edelgard.
Byleth. We need to breed.
Yeah, like,
Lots
oh my
of
God.
breeding.
Like-
Hubert, can I get help here? Nope, you're on your own, bitch. Just read it in a newspaper. Freaking Hubert.
you fucked over Hubert after his A support of Edelgard. It's like, you did this.
This is your problem now.
Okay,
I'm
my
gonna
eyes-
ace support with Ferdinand now.
Okay, now I'm actually starting to get tired of that. I'm actually like my eyes are like going bad from that. Anyway,
This
Then
is a
stop
type
doing
of
it.
tired
Okay.
that not even sleep can heal.
my bad. All right, next question. Back to Zeb.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah. I already know the answer to this. God damn it. What was your favorite support?
All right, so I'm probably gonna do top 5 for this. So my 5th one was Sylvain and Hilda. 4th one was Sylvain and Dorothea.
Oh my
I swear to God, I
And-
swear to God, if you're doing what you're about to do, I'm leaving this call.
Don't worry,
All right.
relax.
You
My
just started-
3rd one was
Put Sylvain and Didu in there.
no
That was a good one though.
No, I know.
That was a good one.
Didn't
3rd
expect it, but I liked it.
3rd one was Raphael and Ignatz. 2nd
Mm-hmm.
one was Ferdinand and Lorenz. My 1st and number 1 one would have to be Claude and Petra.
I'm sorry to. I'm.
Claude and Petra's so good.
Yeah.
If there was a,
Yep.
if I had more room, I would have to like put Ignatz and Petra in there.
Yeah, especially post time skip Petra when she wears the glasses.
Like oh my
Right
God.
there, you could solve world peace by just going to the United Nations Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, this picture. That is all. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck war.
Oh,
This is all we need.
all right.
And that becomes the new logo of the United Nations right there.
All right. Next question, Horns.
Okay. For the post time skip designs, who was your favorite one?
My favorite one. Let me see. The characters I got, I feel. Probably Ferdinand. Like he really looked like he changed like so much, and he went from having the short hair of like a high schooler to having like the long hair of looking like Arvis. Like seriously, he looks like you cannot look me in the eye and say that he does not resemble Arvis the slightest.
In like a month, I'm gonna like have that hair, like a month or two, if I don't cut it.
I'm trying to grow my hair out so that way I could pull off a Claude cosplay this Halloween.
I'm jealous of you guys. I got Meng's hair.
Oh, no
Yeah.
hair.
Man,
Meng, yeah.
that's
The difference
Okay.
is,
I
I
love
at least
how you
look-
had to ask, like, no hair? Wait, what? What do you mean by Meng's hair?
He's got-
Dude, the fuck do you think he meant?
the camera. doesn't
difference
have-
is I'm attractive.
Oh,
Ouch.
shit.
Oh my God.
Yo, I agree with that, though. I haven't even seen your face, and I already agree with
Oh,
that.
it's right here. Didn't you know that? It's just.
I
like,
mean,
this
my
all
voice
gone.
is that sultry.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So,
Hello, this is Meng's. This is not how you attract people.
All right. So next up,
Sorry.
Alex.
What was your least favorite post-time skip design?
Oh man, least favorite. That would probably.
Wait, no, it should have been. Well, never mind. It was supposed to be Corns, but it's fine. Keep going.
Oh,
No,
wait,
that's a different question. The most
Yeah.
favorite was mine, then the least favorite is
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
It's fine. Keep going.
So let me see. Least favorites. It would. Least favorite. It would probably have to be. Probably have to be Felix. I feel like he didn't really age all that well. Like he didn't change.
Wow.
Like the only thing that I feel like changed about him was his hair.
didn't change.
Well, I'd rather have no age than what Ingrid did, where she double aged.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like seriously, Ingrid like changed like so much. Like she
To
looks
be
like
fair, though, it
Like-
fits Ingrid in the post-time skip. Like, it worked really well. It was supposed to be 5 years, and Ingrid got like 7 or 8.
I was saying 10 when I was in the interview, but yeah, let's go with that too.
No, it's a.
yeah. So I'm sorry. Like I do like Felix. I do like his like no. Don't get me wrong. Like I like his time skip design, but I just feel like he didn't like age at all. Like he aged like a year. That's it, if not 2.
My gosh, who thought sword blade training keeps you young?
Yeah. So next up, Zev, to you.
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
it is.
did we already do the most favorite part post-time
And the
skip?
least
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I totally missed a question in there then.
You zoned out, boy.
I didn't zone out. Important conversations going on
Okay,
while I'm
we're-
also having this
we're
conversation.
just-
Don't worry about it.
This is for you.
What weapon type did you prioritize for Byleth?
Well, swords. Oh my god, I'll be right back. Hold up, I'll be right back.
So, what weapon do you think he also prioritized besides swords? I'm going to say gauntlets.
I'm gonna say bows.
That's what I did. But let's see what Radrex says. What about you, Zev?
You know, personally, I prioritized axes because I was really wanting to get War Master for, or not War Master.
Girl.
Yeah, for yeah.
I-
But I also think Radrex would do bows or lances. Like it's really a toss up.
First playthrough, I did axes because I wanted to be hero,
Alright, we're
but
back to our regularly scheduled
No,
program. Sorry for the interruptions.
Okay, we're
Wow,
just
you
making
interrupt
guesses.
fucking Alex, right? Or Alex, not Alex.
Poor Alex. Poor
You know
little
what?
Alex.
We're moving on. I apparently can't speak.
Okay, so I already listed my favorite weapon type. So Horns is
No, you
back.
didn't.
Yeah,
Mine was-
so I mean, I prioritize swords.
Hmm.
Like I really had
Alright.
no other choice.
what a fucking shocker.
All right.
All right, here we go. What was your favorite legendary weapon?
My favorite legendary weapon would probably have to be. Let me see. I don't feel like I got a whole. I missed. Like I didn't get Ingrid's like legendary lance, so I kind of missed that. It would probably have to be the Lance of Ruin, like Sylvain's Lance of Ruin, if not the Fail Knot.
Fail Knot was good. I like that
Yeah,
one.
Oh my god, it was a really good bow.
And also, it personally made like Sylvain way better. And
Yeah.
also the Aegis shield, I did like. I do like. Why is it that you gotta save all the villagers for it? Like in Oxus Paralog, like why don't you just get it?
Like I actually did not know that, and when I found that out, I was like, seriously, this could have helped me out a lot. But well,
No.
actually, I feel like the shield really wouldn't have made a difference because there are very few occasions where I equipped shields and rings. Like I felt like
Oh no, the Aegis shield for Felix though is so good.
well,
No, put on him like the fact that he could just have all damage like a decent amount of the time, and also he gets like what 6 defense and 3 extra rest from that. Like that's
Yeah.
good. And like
Oh,
yeah,
like,
down 6. But the thing is that, I mean, if you get Strength Blessed, then like that's already good because swords don't weigh a lot and it helps with the weight of the shield.
on
But-
top of that, Felix gets a naturally good speed growth anyway.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
matter what
Like-
class you make him, his speed growth is above 40% or something like that. No matter what class, it's at least 40% or above. So like
Yeah.
his natural speed growth is just fucking amazing.
The thing is that my Felix is always like that. He always like for the most part, if he's ever in a fight, I feel like he's always gonna have like 0%, like if not like in the teens or 20s of the enemy hitting him. Like that's how fast he gets in my playthroughs. And
Yeah,
that's why.
but the shield helps because that one time a 20% procs and it's a mage doing like 20 plus damage.
then it
Oh,
can't-
hey, you only took 12 damage because of the fucking shield.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, good.
like that's why it's why whenever Lunatic and Inferno come out, he's gonna be one of my main units on my team.
Oh no shit. Right next to like Ingrid and I guess Sylvain, because like I personally
Yeah.
like them. Like if I recruit one of them, I will likely recruit all of them.
All
Because
of
the
them.
support between Ingrid and Sylvain is so fucking
The
good.
C
to be honest.
support, the C support.
I-
Oh my god. I
No,
was
I love-
laughing my ass off when I read that support for the first time.
Love their A+ support.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good.
All right, so
Look at the chance you get. I get it every playthrough.
let me see. So, Alex, you're up next again.
Am I?
Did we already ask Corn's question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Favorite
Oh, yeah.
That was
legendary weapon.
the.
Ha- Oh,
That's,
favorite legendary, right?
Yep.
The conversations are just like blending in together that I'm like missing questions. It's
Oh.
weird, but keep
Yep.
going. You're fine.
All right, so we'll do this one at a time. So, what was your favorite combat art?
My favorite combat art would have to be. Felix made me really love this combat art, and you probably know what it is. It's Astra.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Astra in this game.
It's like 9 uses though to do like what 2.5 damage.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Well, if you give him like a silver sword, and like a silver sword plus, he can do amazing damage because his crit rate is so high to begin with. I feel. And
Yeah, but
he
the problem
just
with
crits and kills like enemies instantly.
the biggest problem with Astra in this game is it automatically takes 9 uses whether you use all 9 or not.
Well, what if it was like an iron sword or something? Like he just kills
Well,
things.
Even then, like you're automatically losing 9 uses.
I know.
Like
That's so
That's-
bad for a half damage for 9 extra hits.
Still, I mean, I feel like it was my favorite, my favorite.
I mean, fair. It's definitely your favorite, but
if you want me to say my second favorite, it would probably have to be Windsweep.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Enemy doesn't
what the-
counterattack you for four
Eight.
weapon durability.
That's not that bad. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
It does
Yeah.
it gives you like an extra 4 damage and like an extra 20 or 10 hit.
Yo, I was a big fan of the finesse blade. Let me tell you.
yeah, no, I do have to agree with that. My favorite was
I can't remember what that one does.
mine
It's 5 durability, and
it increases based on like dex, right?
yeah.
Oh, that one. I think don't you get that like through the assassin class line or something like that?
No, it's just you have to get to sword mastery A, I believe.
Oh, okay.
A or A plus.
By the way, Assassin's combat art. Oh my god! Like I felt like that was not a good one for me.
Honestly, real quick side note before Alex asks the second half of this question, assassins were done the best in this fucking game.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, go ahead.
All right, Alex. The next question.
It's definitely strikes because you just get to double automatically for like 4 uses.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. All right, the second one is what was your favorite class?
This my.
Please say
What?
nice, please.
I was gonna say War Master.
Oh,
War Masters.
wait a minute. I'm just
Oh.
thinking about this. Actually, yeah, War Masters are amazing, but I'm thinking about this. Claude is a flyer. Like he's a wyvern, but he's still a flyer. So like his favorite lord, and he like he's pretty much forced to use a flyer.
Like Caspar and Raphael just like destroy everything as War Masters. Like
The
unfortunately, I'm not gonna-
problem with Caspar is the same problem Petra has compared to Felix, and Caspar can really get strength screwed.
my Caspar was
Raphael has such a natural, like, good strength growth that he's no problem.
my Caspar
Same
was
with Felix.
What happened with me? The thing is that with Caspar, he got like okay strength. It's just he got speed screwed for me both times. So I'm like, fuck this.
My Caspar was really fast. He had like 37, 35 offenses, 37 strength and 35 speed at level like 40.
Are you kidding me? He didn't get even close to that for me.
Oh my god, you have to have gotten screwed. Like my Caspar was really good, and then he died to a golem.
In like his
Yeah,
high
you
speed-
fucking let him. I'm not getting
I
on
didn't-
this. I'm gonna go on a tangent. And
Oh, we're doing that at the end, okay?
Yeah.
Like all pounds on the end.
All right, so I do
Right.
believe.
don't worry, I'm taking notes.
You-
So Zeb, you're up next, number 16.
Yep. what was your opinion on Sothis and Byleth?
I felt like they were done really well. Like Sothis didn't really like. I mean, like I really wish she was around more. Even though like she disappears like near the end of part 1 and isn't around in part 2 unless you do like unless you get the S
The special
question mark
requirements?
question mark.
Yes.
I
Actually,
mean,
pretty sure.
she like the only time she ever appeared in part 2 was like if you did that or like during the beginning of like part 2 and
Wake up, lazy ass. Let's go.
yeah,
It's been
Get on
5
your
years.
feet.
Your body's fine. Wake the fuck up.
get on your
Sorry.
feet right now. And then Byleth, I felt like even though like he didn't talk that much, even though he only talked like whenever he like won a battle or something, or whenever he improved in a stat or skill or got a level up, I really wish that he would at least like voice the lines where if in the dialogue options where you picked like how like when you introduce yourself to the class, like how he says, "I don't mind if you treat me once." I really wish he would voice that. But I am glad that he's like a silent protagonist that just says, "Oh my god, so much better than Corn." Like, big brother, big sister,
I mean,
big
Be
brother.
fair- Can we be fair? Like, anything is better than corn. Like a fucking piece
Literally.
of corn. Like really.
Lawrence is
I would be better
Let's-
than Corin, and I would just be making dumb comments every 5 seconds to be a
Like-
smart
Like
ass.
we normally do.
Like literally, Stero is better than corn. Like
Yo, so let's be real here,
Gordon
right?
Freeman would be better than Corin. Actually, that would be better.
Yeah.
Half-Life Emblem.
Like, here's the thing, though. The thing about Byleth that the only thing about Byleth that I hated this whole time while playing him was he doesn't get as much personality as the other characters. Like, you get subtle moments where you can choose kind of like to be a dick or to be nice or to side with one character or the other, but you don't really get a lot of actual character growth in the sense of like what his personality is. Like, I know he's supposed to kind of be like, half dead, so to speak, and he never had emotion before and never felt feelings before, never smiled, never cried, any of that junk. But
Yeah,
you figured after so long of having Sothis in his body and after so long of being with the students, he would actually show more emotion and learn to find his own personality. But I feel like in all 4 paths that I played, I felt like the personality on Byleth was seriously lacking.
I mean, you're kind of right, but you're also kind of not because it's not voiced and it's hard to pick up on if you don't look carefully. Because
That's fair.
with a lot of the dialogue options that you have, like aren't voiced, a lot of them, like you do seem like way more open and way more charismatic during like the time skip. Like, after that. Granted, it's also because like the situation is like way more important and like way more dire.
Yeah.
Kind of have to be, but at the same time, it's also like he's grown up a little bit. But I am thankful that, to be honest, I do kind of wish that we got more growth from him. But I am happy that he left room for each of the lords to also like grow a little bit, develop. Particularly Dimitri. I'm happy that Blue Lions was Dimitri's story and not Byleth's.
Yeah. No, see, now that's a very, like, even, I'm going to kind of contradict what I just said a few minutes ago, but I'm actually really happy that it wasn't another Robin or another Corin in the sense of, like, where the story was focused.
Exactly.
Like, each individual path was focused on the respective lore to some extent.
And the church route does expand. It literally tells you more about Byleth. Like, I mean, I was hoping it would, and I'm really glad if there's one thing about Byleth that it literally isn't like, oh no, a character with an unknown past or an unknown history. Because I felt like, and then like some bullshit excuse like how like Robin and like Corn were done. Like you actually know about Byleth's past, and it's not like shrouded in mystery. And then like his his ending is actually like. It actually changes depending on if you marry or not, because oh my god, if you've I don't know if you've read the endings for like Robin or Corn, like if they're paired, but they're so generic, it's so sad. Like
to be fair,
they kind of are.
To be 100% fair here, Corrin did have more backstory than Robin did. Like that's the one thing Corrin has over Robin.
But
Not any other Lord in the series, but just over Robin, was that you actually had better like past or better background build up. Even if it was only very slight background build up,
Yeah,
you
it's
still
very
get a little
slight.
bit more
It's-
over
What-
Robin.
actually had background build up and all that. But also, can we say, like, okay, you know how you can choose my wife's birthday, and then Sophie's like, hey, that's my birthday too.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah.
in Gerald's diary, it literally says the day Byleth was born.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do with that?
Yeah, like I guess we're just supposed to like agree. Okay, so apparently this is my birthday,
Like-
but apparently
like,
this is the day I was born.
He also faked my birthday, and he faked my name probably. While I'm at it, he probably faked my birth. Do I really exist?
Yeah.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I do wish they kind of added a line of code that would have changed the day of birth.
I do too, but I also don't know how hard that would be to program. So maybe
Yeah, then the guy would have to voice act 365.
yeah,
different
no, that's
kinds of
fair. Yeah,
birthday.
that's really fair.
Yeah,
So
but also it's like, okay, well, you've already like delayed the game like a year. Like, how much longer do you really want to spend time on this when also haven't like really said anything about the game?
Yeah.
Because for like Three Houses' marketing was ass. Like,
So-
since it was not
We're gonna
exist-
get into that.
yeah, one more quick little mention. You could also look at it as you were choosing Saros's birthday and not necessarily yours, and you just kind of go with it in the sense of what your character does.
Do you mean Sophus or no?
Sothis, yeah, excuse me, sorry.
Alright.
Because it kind of makes sense since Sothis is so ingrained into Byleth. It makes sense that that memory of Sothis's birthday would take over his memory of his own birthday.
That's a good idea.
You know what? If they had like one line of dialogue to explain that, I would have agreed with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
I will absolutely accept that. I just wish.
that's my headcanon for the whole situation anyway.
thing is, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. So,
That makes sense.
Quartz, on to
Sorry,
you.
we went on a lot of
Yeah.
bunny trails there.
Okay.
Let's
Prioritize. How do you feel about? Oh yeah. How did you feel about the battalions?
I feel like they were really good. They were very helpful. If there was one thing that I did not like about them, I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the very first trailer for Three Houses, we got shown that they would be like be able to go into like formations. Like there was like a triangle formation, and this was also listed in like the options where you could like change the formation of the battalions. That is something that I really wish was integrated into the game, but they scrapped that apparently for reasons we don't know about that are unknown to us.
possibly because it was taking either too long to implement or it was too complicated, and since they already seemed to be like short on time, like I don't know, maybe it's like we can just make this into something simpler.
I guess I can understand
To be
it.
fair, though, like realistically, that's a lot of programming to be able to do. Like, as a tech nerd, I could tell you that'd be a lot of programming to be able to go to each unit and be like, this unit has this formation and this unit has that formation, or like, that would be a lot of extra programming they would have had it done throughout the game to
Maybe in Fire Emblem 17.
Well, I mean, it's not
if
always
battalions even come back.
Yeah.
a lot more micromanaging. Like, it's one more thing you need to micromanage in 3
Yeah.
hours. And there's a lot
Another
of stuff
layer of depth
like
of
kind of do have to
strategy.
do. So for new players, like today, one of my friends just like played one chapter, and he's like, "I'm overwhelmed as shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah, that's kind of what Fire Emblem does to you, chapter per chapter, is it overwhelms you and makes you think strategically. So
Well, I mean, it's not just
unless
that.
your name's Radrex and you just go
Literally-
fucking off luck and kill a bunch of characters.
Hey, you can't like say
My
it doesn't
gosh.
work.
It's alright. Anyway.
Do you want me to bring back that story of the Paraguayan general that almost destroyed his own nation
no,
because he
no,
didn't know how to give up and just said no Iron Man mode?
No, okay, just continue.
I can't
Alex,
do it.
Alex, next question.
All right. How did you feel about the big reveal of characters such as the Flame Emperor, Death Knight, and the final boss? What the fuck you mean? There's more than one final boss?
Assuming first chapter
Okay.
or first playthrough.
So I'm gonna go with first playthrough. I'm not
Well, I
gonna
mean-
do church because it spoils for Alex, and also I just want to list
No.
my first impressions.
I finished Golden Deer, so it's
So for the Flame Emperor, I was honestly caught off guard because if you're not playing Black Eagles, you don't know who it is. You
It's-
really don't know who it is.
no.
Blue
They,
Lions made
they-
a lot of clues. In
No,
fact, one of
like-
the very first cutscenes gave a bit of foreshadowing.
All right.
The dagger.
But so
Yeah,
okay.
the dagger when the bandit was coming at Edelgard.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
Lions dropped
is
so
dagger.
many fucking things.
Okay, so then let me rephrase that. If you're playing Golden Deer, you honestly don't know who it is. So you guys obviously probably knew who the Flame Emperor was in all your playthroughs, except for me.
to be honest,
I
I
was
knew
so
before
in
I
the dark.
got the
It also helps out that when you hear the Flame Emperor speak, it's just an instant. That's a woman.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
couldn't tell honestly.
Really?
My gosh.
So my first.
So
So
Edelgard
fun fact,
must
my
have,
first.
Edelgard
Oh,
must
go
have a
ahead.
manly voice to me. Okay, I guess.
No.
So fun fact, my first playthrough, I chose Black Eagles, but I
Yeah.
went the church route.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
well, you
and
didn't know about the Edelgard
I
route.
didn't actually. No, I didn't know about the Edelgard route at first. I didn't actually suspect it was Edelgard until chapter 9, when you see, or was it 9 or 8, when you see the cutscene with the Flame Emperor, the Thales, and the Cronia chick.
I think
It is-
that's
I think it's after chapter 9, actually.
Yeah, it's post chapter 9 or post chapter 8.
Post- Because it's just after Gerald's step, I think.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So it was
remember-
right after that cutscene that it clicked in my head. I'm like, oh, it's fucking Edelgard, because there was something that she says in that dialogue that just reminded me of how Edelgard spoke, and I'm like, oh fucking god, it's Edelgard, isn't it? And then I continued down the church path, and I'm like, yep, it's fucking Edelgard.
Yeah, so the Flame Emperor was a complete shock to me. I was not expecting Edelgard. I honestly thought the Flame Emperor was just gonna be literally that. The Flame Emperor would there would be no mask underneath. He's just that guy.
Just pull. Hey, what?
Like
No, you just pull off the mask and it's just Darvis. It's like,
yeah,
shit.
it was me. And then the Death Knight, honestly, I have to say though, come on, you would have to literally be autistic or blind if you didn't know who it was. It's so
Ooh.
obvious.
So, but here's the thing: you actually don't learn his true identity unless you play Blue Lions
or unless you
or have Mercedes recruited.
yes, the thing is though, I've heard that there in the Blue Lions route, you do get apparently a CG image or a cutscene. I don't know,
Yes,
It's a picture.
it's a picture.
you get a
Okay.
really good scene with Mercedes crying over her brother.
So I was
and
expecting
it's
that.
so good.
I was,
that I did
I
get.
was expecting that in my church route. I didn't get that for some reason.
I didn't
Well-
get that with my Golden Deer route, unfortunately, either.
You
Yeah.
don't get that cutscene unless it's Blue Lions.
Okay.
Oh,
Even
okay.
if you recruit Mercedes and Caspar, no matter what route you're playing, you won't get that cutscene unless you're playing Blue Lions. It's
So-
a specific to Blue Lions thing, because, slight spoiler, the fort doesn't get blown up, and the fort can't be blown up to get the cutscene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, the Death Knight though, I felt like he had the strength of the Black Knight, but as for the mystery, he was as common as who's the enemy of I don't know, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Seriously, that's how I felt how he came off as a character.
To be fair, Jaritza, the thing is it's not really if you really think about it from a first-time playthrough perspective, you don't really clue in that it's Jaritza until Flame gets kidnapped.
Yeah, I guess
Because
so.
that's when it really clicked in for me, at least, because Jaritza disappears the same time Manuela and Flame disappear. So then it's oh, they have to be fucking connected.
Yeah, that can be fair.
But the whole time, Jaritza doesn't really give any signs that he's a Death Knight. He just really gives off that air of him being a smug piece of shit.
It's actually Thomas. This is the Death Knight.
Um,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say
That would have been a weird
Well,
twist.
Yeah.
I didn't know what Death Knight was for all my Blue Lions play because I didn't get anything with Mercedes and I didn't get the picture. I also did not fucking connect the dots that it was Jaritza. And then in Black Eagles, I still didn't figure it out. It's until I think Zev told me after I was almost done my Black Eagles playthrough. He's like, "It's fucking Jaritza." I'm like, "What?"
You asked me to spoil it, though. Don't make me sound like a spoiling piece of shit. You
No,
asked me to spoil that one.
Shit.
because to be fair, I should have figured it out, but I didn't.
Yes, you definitely should
The
have.
game literally holds your hand and says, "Hey, see that guy? That's the Death Knight."
Yeah, like that's why I just feel like he just doesn't have a big reveal.
And I hate the name the Death Knight. What you were saying in Japan, they call him Reaper Knight.
yeah,
That sounds cooler.
That would have been so much better. Oh my god.
And it's
That's
like,
a
and
look
then
up.
Lysithea just comes over with some cowbell because she don't fear no Reaper. Come on, they could have had a good little meme there, but no, they blew it.
really,
you know
guys,
what we need?
You
We
guys,
need a good cowbell right now.
you guys prefer.
I have a
Need
feeble
more
Lysithea.
cowbell.
Wait, you guys prefer.
And the only way to defeat the Death Knight is more cowbell.
back. So you guys prefer,
Wow.
wait, you guys prefer Reaper Knight over Death Knight? I mean, I really
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. I mean,
Yeah, like Death Knight sounds like a 4-year-old's first attempt to sound edgy.
The
Yeah.
Death Knight sounds like a fucking ROM hack who doesn't know how to create up names, so he wanted to give the the image of a Death Knight, so it just got called Death Knight.
okay.
Like
I mean, I don't care.
it
about the
sounds like it
localization.
came from a bad author who didn't know how to name things.
Oh, okay.
It was his first time
Take
trying
it
to say
from,
he's
take
of
it from a guy who's actually written a book, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I have a lot of little critiques about the writing, but that's my biggest one. It's just the Death Knight. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
The never
Reaper
ending,
Knight would have been so much better.
Trust me, Fates had worse names, like the never-ending
Don't
deaths or
get me
the
started on Fate's
impassable
writing.
peaks.
Do not get me started
Right,
on Fate's
okay.
writing, because I will make this call
Sorry.
an extra 3 hours long.
Sorry, let's bring this
a
back.
few days later.
Let's bring this
Oh.
back.
Exactly.
Okay, bringing it back, bringing it back. So the final boss, like Nemesis, I honestly was expecting him to be a boss. I just wasn't expecting him to be in Golden Deer. I honestly thought that was going to be the church's route, like final boss. Or
That
like,
would have made.
or like,
It would have made so much more sense for Nemesis to be the final boss for the church route than fucking Claude's route,
yeah.
to be honest.
Like I
Would've-
was expecting like we were gonna go to Folan's throat and we were actually gonna like fight like this giant ass like army over there that we were not expecting, but I was not expecting Nemesis to be the final boss. But I have to say though, one of my favorite cutscenes, like probably number 1 or number 2, like that's like that cutscene. Oh my god, at the end, it literally killed me. I was like, the schemer
Hold on.
does one what goes out
Are
with
you
the grand finale.
About the one where Claude shoots Nemesis,
Shoots
like,
the arrow up in the air.
or are you talking about? Because I also love the one where Nemesis is introduced, where he pops out of the cell,
I'm talking
Yes!
I'm
Oh my god, that one's
and where
amazing.
God Shining Star.
I do like
kind-
that one, but I'm talking about where Claude shoots the arrow up in the air.
and it's
To
like,
be fair, that was such like an easy thing. I wish they would have done something different, because of course, when you have an archer and they want to try to be smart or tactical, first thing they're gonna do is gonna shoot an arrow to where you can't fucking see it, and then have it come down at the right time.
Oh my
Like
god! But like
that was so expected that I
That-
wish they would have tried something a little different.
like I mean I guess some people weren't expecting.
But I
it.
think
mean,
I know what the best ending cutscene is. Sorry for interrupting. The one in the Blue Lions.
I don't know. Please don't spoil.
I'm not going to spoil it like how you spoiled Golden Deer's cutscenes to me.
What?
Oh
I
wait,
am
shit!
at the
Quartz hasn't
part-
played through Golden Deer. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm at the part where I'm entering Dubstep City.
Oh my god!
Dubstep City's
I
so
forgot-
good, though. Let's
We're
talk
in
I
the
about
beta.
that
haven't
for a second.
played any further. This was a couple days ago. I've just ever since that, it's just been college football, work, family, and Hearts of Iron 4.
So how are you enjoying the Matrix actually?
My gosh.
Oh my god!
Flashing lights everywhere.
Like-
and I'm asking where Morpheus is, but he doesn't respond.
Like I'm
What the-
when I
I-
first entered.
I
that,
love it so much.
Like okay, I'm just gonna derail this for a little bit, or just for like a sec. When I first entered that, I was like, "What the fuck? Where am I? Where is this? Am I in the
I'm like-
Matrix now?"
Fire.
It does
Excuse me.
Fire Emblem, not like Dubstep City, like or like.
To be fair, it
Superman
was
60.
done so well though.
But like,
No.
why are we like? Are we in the future now or something? Like, is time travel possible?
Well, think about it. It's those who slither in the dark. Like
I
they
guess-
worked underground and forced themselves underground, so they had to quickly come up with ways and like quickly excel their own evolution essentially to get to a point to where they could have technology. Like
Yeah.
it makes so much sense from an author perspective that I'm used to going things at.
That's
But
true.
anyways,
All right. So, all right.
yeah, kind of like, I'm sorry for, like the Morlocks in the book Time Machine.
yeah.
Okay, I'm glad someone read that book too, thankfully.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
no, I got you, buddy.
Zev.
I read like literally 1,000 books, so
So, Zev, up to you. Question 19.
shit, that is me. Wow. Which one was your least favorite? I'm gonna put an addendum here. What was your least favorite route
My least favorite.
or house? Either way, you can answer it how you want. But I think route would be better, even though you haven't played all four.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My least favorite house / routes. You're gonna probably be surprised, but Golden Deer actually.
Really?
Really?
The thing is, it's not because like don't get me wrong, I like everything about
It has got.
it's
Sure,
just
though.
that the characters, it's like the characters I feel like most of them just don't fit in with that house. Like it's just that like they're so young. Like the only characters I feel like that really fit into the house is Claude, Raphael, and that's it. Like everyone else feels like they're a bunch of like,
Oh,
little
hold
kids.
You know that
Lorenz is
the
not
Alliance
a little
is
kid.
a merchant-driven thing, right?
I know, yes.
Think of it
So
like, say,
how
the-
does it not make
Well, like-
sense for Ignatz to be there?
Lions.
The son of a merchant
Right,
family.
I mean, like, but
Yeah,
I'm talking about
the
like,
Leicester Alliance.
I'm talking about the design of the characters. Like they just like most of them feel like they just don't fit in because like they look so young. Like Ignatz looks like he's 11 to me.
All of them look young.
I know, but
Ignatz
Raphael
look
really-
like 11. That's
Ignatz
different
fits
than my
more
comment
than-
of him.
Ignatz, Raphael,
Okay.
and fucking Lawrence.
Okay, I can see
fit
Ignatz
the
looking like
theme
11.
Of
Okay.
Golden Deer more than all the other
Okay,
characters. in
Let me
Golden
actually
Deer.
retract that. I actually take that back. I have to say, after playing it, probably the church route. Yeah, definitely. Because the church route, like, it's so similar to Golden Deer that the church route just shouldn't exist in the first place. I take that back.
No,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no, 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 no. See, we're gonna talk about this for a second because the church
Wow.
route.
No matter what Radrek says, somehow he's wrong.
No. So I'm not saying he's wrong. He's free to have his own opinions
Can
and
I
whatnot.
express my
It's just
first-
not right.
But we talked about this
Can I express
like
my
literally
first-
2 days ago.
Can I express my opinion first then?
Maybe.
And then you can
Oh, I'm
contradict
terrible.
me?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
the
boy.
reason-
So are you forgetting we talked about this 2 days ago? And we
Yes.
just had a long discussion about it.
Can I continue?
You're about to get slapped, boy. Go ahead.
Okay. So the thing is that even though that the church route does answer a lot of questions about Byleth and their backstory, I just feel like the route it shouldn't exist because it doesn't show a lot of details like like the Battle of Gronder Field for the time skip, and then it shows that it says that Dimitri dies, Edelgard was wounded, Claude goes missing. Like, could we see this in the cutscene or an image? Even though we know this takes place in the other routes, and I have to say though that oh my god, a lot of these questions I feel like should have been answered in a cutscene or in an event in the Black Eagles route. The church route does so much stuff that's similar to the Golden Deer route that I feel like it just shouldn't have existed, and it just shouldn't have. That's all. That's
All right.
so
All right.
Now Zeb, you can shit
So,
on me. Go ahead.
First things first. It shows that Claude didn't disappear. First of all, that you're wrong there.
it says he
Claude
does.
is leading the Leicester. No, it doesn't. It says that Claude is leading the Leicester Alliance and
Lester.
keeping the delicate balance. Leicester Alliance, excuse me. It's literally right there, and you even send a fucking mail to Claude,
That's not.
or
but-
Setith does.
Yeah, no. The thing is that that after that, at the Battle of Gronder Field, they say that he goes missing, Edelgard gets wounded, and Dimitri dies.
Okay, so the Golden Deer. I can't say too much without spoilers. Oh my god, Quernst, take off your headphones for a second.
Okay, Daddy.
Someone messaged him when he-
Claude disappears to Elmira because that's what he wants to do.
No, I know
At the
that.
end of the Golden Deer route, it's literally like, oh hey, I'm going to fucking Elmira now. Peace, bitches.
I know
Because he
that.
wanted to explore the fucking world.
I know
So
that.
you can't tell me that it's second.
I know that, but I
Corns
just
can put on
don't.
his
I know
headphones
that, but I
now.
just don't like
that-
how they say that he goes missing or he's MIA.
How are you supposed to figure out what he's doing in the church route when you have no connections to the Leicester Alliance?
I can understand that.
You have no connections anywhere in the church route.
Yeah,
and-
I know, and that's why I just don't like it. You have no connection, besides
Oh
Saturday
my
Flame.
God. Shut up for a second. Shut up for a second.
All right, should I?
So
get-
the church is completely isolated.
I think
Completely. They're literally the enemy of the entire goddamn continent right now because Edelgard's mostly in control. Second of all, you have the Blue Lion, the Fargus, completely in a civil fucking war because of that Olivia bitch or whatever the fuck her name was.
Cornelia.
Sure, whatever. Secondly, or thirdly, the Lesser Alliance is still split up, even though Claude's keeping the balance. You literally have the whole southern half of the Alliance, or I guess western half of the Alliance, completely on
Alex,
the Empire's side.
Alex,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I saw
Uh,
that message pop up.
Yeah, I said Corn should come back, right? I
What?
mean, we're done talking.
Yeah, no, Quartz is back. He should
Oh,
come
wait,
back.
is
I'm
he
done
back?
spoiling Gold
Is
Beard.
it safe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
good.
He is back, actually.
Okay, all I heard was a bunch of like audible noises, and then I heard that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, to continue my point, the Lesser Alliance is completely cut in half, even though Claude's keeping the balance. So the Church has literally nowhere to go, and it was their last-ditch effort to even message Claude and be like, "We need help." Secondly, the whole point of the Church route is so that you get the focus of Byleth. First of all. Second of all, it's also supposed to be a route to where you get how do I say this without more spoilers? You get more answers in the church route than literally any other route. And lastly, just to end my little tirade and we'll move on to the next question. You can't just say it shouldn't have existed because then you're literally missing a whole part of the story that you could get from Fodlan. Like, I can't say too much more without spoilers, and it's pissing me off because I don't want to spoil Church Route anymore. But
It's only for me, so I could just go away.
no, it's fine. It's just I'll end it on the Church Route has a lot more uses than you're giving it credit for, and even though I respect your opinion of you thinking it's your least favorite route, and that's totally fine. The reasons you gave behind that just don't add up. Now,
Okay,
next
so,
question.
yes. Oh my, this is
It's on
what
you,
did
buddy.
you name your avatar?
I named it Madison for my male, and then for my female, I named it Ashley.
But we all know that in your upcoming run as Gauntlet Unarmed Combat Avatar
No,
Violet will be named.
No, that's Alex's playthrough. I just gave him that idea.
Well, either way, we're gonna get a Tommy Salami Byleth,
Yep.
and he'll be unarmed.
Just
efficient.
fights with his fist. That's it.
He's gonna fight with his fucking stomach.
The fist of the creator instead of the sword of the creator.
Yeah, the fist of the creator.
Yeah, my-
Dude, wait,
like that
I don't.
Violet.
Wait, by the way, I don't.
Be an armor knight, and I'm gonna be on blue line, so Dedue's gonna be a bow knight.
Oh my god.
Like that's my plan.
Wait, does he have a weakness in writing?
I got no fucking idea.
I
my-
think he does.
Oh my God.
That's
What?
what's even funnier.
Wait, but
I gotta get him to A in writing, so we'll figure that out.
good luck. So wait,
Yeah.
I don't think this is a side question, but there is no like legendary gauntlet weapon, is there?
I don't think so.
I don't think there is. I think the one
I'm-
rusted weapon I got that are supposed to turn into legendary weapons
like
was the
something
Silver
you
Gauntlet
could-
Plus.
Oh.
Make mithril dragon claws.
Oh,
Just gauntlets effective against dragons.
Oh.
But I
okay.
don't know.
All right. So next up is Alex. Question 21.
Oh, okay. Should people buy 3 houses? I think
Yes.
this is yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That was the.
Okay, there we go.
Well, that was quick. Shit.
All right. So
Oh, sh-
22.
You're not even gonna give a reason why. Just yes, fucking buy the game.
Yes.
I mean, does anyone need? We wouldn't even be having this if there wasn't a good.
Like
That's fair.
We wouldn't have like 4 videos on this if it wasn't that good of a game.
Speaking of which, did you ever upload Alex's interview
I'm
video?
going to upload it after this video. I forgot to.
Jesus Christ, you're
I-
fucking laggy today.
I'm busy. I'm okay. I have a busy life. Okay.
It's in between the hours of looking at your framed portrait of Claude, working at the hardware store.
side-by-side portraits where one is Claude and the other one is of Sylvain.
Yup. He has
Getting
him right there
yourself
on
ready
his roof,
for
so he can lay
Sylvain
there
to
in his
wreck your
bed.
boy pussy.
One is Dedu.
Meanwhile, me, I just have the framed picture of Sean Bean.
Nice.
The only
see-
place where he doesn't die is in my heart.
Okay, so
God damn it!
Zev, next question.
Hold on, I need to stop laughing. Give me a second. Anyways, what characters are you hoping to get in Heroes? Obvious addendum, ones we haven't got yet because
Well,
they
yeah,
beat
obvious.
us to the punch.
Yeah. So-
Really? Which ones got added? Because I know the Lords did, and by
The Lords, Petra,
Hubert. That's all. I
Hubert.
know.
Hilda,
And
Hilda,
Really?
Mercedes, and I think one more.
Edis did.
Death
yeah.
Knight, Cronia for some reason.
Yeah.
What? The
Yeah,
fuck?
so Death Knight and Cronia.
What's gonna be next? Bada the Beast in Heroes?
Yo, I fucking hope so. That'd be so legit, to be honest. I'd start playing Heroes again if Bada got added.
I would too. Also, did you? I'm gonna sidetrack for one quick second. Did you see the new Reinald where they
Yes,
got a
I did.
fucking
I did.
weapon?
I did.
But the only good part of this, fucking Berkut got an alt. Berkut got a
and
third alt
Renea is
And-
coming into the game.
in the game. Yes.
That's good.
Renea is in the game actually as a free.
Oh
unit.
man, I just thought of the dumbest idea for a alt, alt costume theme for
Uh,
Heroes. Golf tournament. Everyone's dressed up like they're ready to golf.
I mean, they had a picnic theme. They had a music theme.
I already hate this.
Oh.
I'm
Or
dipping
better
out of
yet,
this
better yet.
conversation.
White collar work
I
event
would-
where one
I'm
person is a
definitely dipping out of the
librarian,
conversation
one's a
now.
Can
cubicle
we
office
please,
worker.
please? I really
Sorry,
don't want Zev to leave. All right. So
I'm making. Don't worry.
So,
Oh, I was just muting you guys, to be honest.
so
It's obvious when he's joking with us.
so let me see.
Yeah,
The-
it's obvious. My voice gets high pitched when I'm joking.
the characters that I want. Let me see. Sylvain, Ferdinand. Let me see. Sylvain and Ferdinand, and that is for ladies Lysithia, and I guess Leonie. Yeah, that's it.
No lie. Once my favorite 3 are added to Heroes, I might start playing again.
What favorite 3? Oh wait, because I forgot.
Yeah, we're already 2 out of 3.
Fine.
So once Marianne gets added, I'm playing Heroes again.
And then who was the first one? Like who was
Wait.
the other one?
Petra, Mercedes, and Marianne.
Oh wait. Oh, so you're already 2 out of 3. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
If Marianne ever gets added, I'll jump back on Heroes real quick and spend all the money to get Marianne.
Got it.
I just want to do. Give me the do.
Dude!
Unfortunately, you get Halloween themed to do where he dresses up as a football player.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if we
You
can
mean
get that,
And before he's actually right.
you fucking would be right too.
Yeah.
Nintendo would see this video somehow and be like, oh hey, that's a good idea. We're
Well,
gonna
let's look
do
at our
that."
subscriptions. Oh, Nintendo of America subscribed to us and Jerry Seinfeld.
All right. So next up, we're back to Corn's question 23.
Oh, this is wait.
Oh,
I
got
thought
it.
I had the. Oh wait.
I got
Okay, yeah. What is your opinion on the DLC?
All right. So, so let me see. Wave 1. Literally just Academy outfits for male and female Byleth. We're $25. No.
Wow, what a big piece
Yes,
of crap.
I spent $25 on an outfit. That's it. That's not even a wave.
That's a sprinkle.
And yeah,
Not even a good sprinkle. Like, say you just turn the shower on just slightly for a second, and then like 2 drips come out of the little
that's
shower
it.
head.
Yeah, those 2 drips are literally the outfits right there.
And that cost.
Even, like, don't get me wrong, they look good, but that should have been like a pre-order bonus or literally just a free outfit. Like that should have been something that we got with New Game Plus after we beat the game.
I agree with that, but didn't that come with like the season pass or something?
Yeah, it did for $25.
Okay, then yeah, that's
But I think you can buy it separately now. I'm not sure of this. I don't know. I haven't checked the Nintendo eShop. I don't know if you can buy these waves separately. Unless
I
you
don't
get-
know about that yet.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can. If you can, then honestly, don't buy this. Just buy the season pass or just skip it. Wave 2, auxiliary battle maps and in-game helpful items and more. The more, I'm pretty sure it's just more like we don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna count the helpful in-game items and auxiliary battle maps. I'm gonna be glad that they're adding in new locations where we can fight and where we can battle. and like you know grind. Like it's gonna be nice. Like I'm glad because I honestly like some of the maps do get repetitive when you're grinding or when you're just battling, and I do wish there were more maps. Like don't get me wrong, I like the maps, but I wish there were like more. So I'm glad of this. Helpful in-game items, like this is never a bad thing. Like we have the kitchen and everything in the monastery, so this is a fun addition. So this like if you're someone who struggles like with keeping up with enemies or need help with grinding, then this is something I feel like you could get, but it's not a necessity. It might be a necessity when Lunatic and Infernal, but again, we have to wait and see. The third wave, which is basically just costumes and a free update. Like I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's costumes and and I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
like hairstyles and stuff for like.
Like wave
characters?
3, I'm trying to remember. Like it's new costumes for characters. I know that. I'm gonna check on my
Okay.
phone. I'm pretty sure it's just.
I'll buy the shit out of that.
What'd you say, Alex? I'm sorry.
If the dude buys a costume, I'll buy the shit out of that.
I'm pretty sure it's costumes for everyone. Like if they only give like one costume to like one character, I'm like this is just a piece of crap. Like this is
Alright.
literally crap at this point.
Not good crap.
You're honestly like don't get me wrong, like I'm hoping like everyone like gets it. I'm hoping that like for this update, like everyone like gets a costume or at least two. Like if there's one thing I like, I do like everyone's like time skip like design and like like regular design. But one thing I really wish is that there are like everyone at least gets like one or two costumes. Like they say additional costumes, so I'm assuming that everyone should at least get like two or three
You have to
costumes.
say that with the huge amount of characters in the game, it's like, okay, well, that is a lot to put in.
Yeah.
So it really is like, just for DLC, like, shit.
Yeah. So
I mean,
okay,
how
so
long does it take to make?
So
Really?
I just looked up on my phone. It's additional quests and costumes plus a free update. So honestly, the quests I feel like are okay. The thing is that the quests in this game, they literally are just like additional auxiliary maps, or they're literally just like tutorial quests. These quests I'm hoping are like, you know, actual like hard quests like in an MMORPG where you need to like fight a certain number of enemies and obtain these types of items.
If it's another fishing tournament, I'm shooting myself.
Oh my god, the fishing tournament. Gotta beat Raphael's fish. Alright. So the quests I do feel like they are like if the quests in this update are good, then I do think it'll be really nice. And the costumes, I'm really hoping that these are good costumes that they put in, not just like joke costumes. And the free update, which I'm assuming this is where we're gonna get lunatic difficulty. I think that even if we didn't even get the quests or the costumes, I think this is still a good like wave because it's a free update where we're gonna get lunatic difficulty. So I think wave 3 is like yes, you should get that.
That's when it actually looks interesting.
Yeah, because like even without the costumes or quests, we're still getting like a new difficulty. Like this is adding replayability to the game, which is always nice, and this is free. Then the final one, new story content with additional playable characters, locations, and more, plus a free update. And this is where we get the Inferno difficulty. It's so April 30th, 2020. Now, this is where I'm very torn. The new story content. This is what that means. Like what could this is this like another route? Is this
It
like
better not.
yeah, I know, because then at that point it's not even 3 houses anymore. It's basically 4 houses.
Five.
And like I like it's very weird because I don't know how that would work. Like it's just basically like where we just don't teach. Like how does that even work? Like this is like if they add another house where we just don't
Yeah.
teach or we just
Be like-
teach everyone,
Everybody.
then it's just gonna be so
Yeah, if they do a golden route like how Fates did with Revelations, it doesn't sound smart.
yeah, like
It
I'm
really
It'd be better if it's like say a prequel of like say
yeah, that's what I'm
the
hoping for.
Saros or the Saros of getting to the fight with
Or like how,
Nemesis.
or like how or with the new story content how we see like Geralt and Alois met.
yeah
Yeah, that
would
would be really nice. Like we get to play
a
as Geralt.
younger Alois, and he still makes the terrible dad pun jokes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we also get like I don't know, maybe something with like the Four Saints, like fucking what are their names? Macule, Indek,
Yeah,
Keyhole, and Cephalene.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then the additional playable characters, I'm pretty sure these are probably going to work like echoes, but what I'm hoping for is that there are additional playable characters that have some sort of relevance to the plot. Like, for example, Hilda's brother,
Felix's dad, Judith.
Oh my god, his dad. Like, what is his class actually? Because he reminds me of Sigurd so
Oh.
much. Wait, what? Wait, what's he? What's?
I
Wait,
think he's Holy Knight.
he's a holy. He's literally
Yeah.
Sigurd. He says, like,
That's
seriously, he says dastards. He has blue hair. He's a holy knight. Like, seriously, this is Sigurd right there.
He really is.
And so the additional playable characters, like, that's never a bad thing. Like, I like more characters in a game. New locations, like, does this mean we're gonna, like, in case you guys don't know, there is like a location in the monastery called the sauna. Like, you can't go inside of it. I'm
Yet.
guessing this is, yeah. So we gotta wait like literally like 9 months just to enter the sauna. So it's still in development.
Not just that, but Raphael in like those old Victorian England men's swimsuits. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Oh my god! If we actually get access to this
That-
sauna, I'm gonna cry when I see Raphael. Like,
You
it's-
know, that actually is one of the things that pissed me off. Is the sauna was an available building for you to travel to, but you couldn't actually go in it.
yeah. What the
Like,
hell?
why have that part of the map even accessible if we can't go in the sauna?
Yeah. And another
want-
thing is that these locations really like these like it doesn't specify locations. Like, is this locations in the monastery or this locations on the map? Can we like go to Folan's Throw? Can we go into Bridget, like travel to other places and walk around them? Like,
All right, hold on. We got to reel it back in, though. We went on a long tangent.
what do you
Yeah.
mean?
What
What do you
about the
mean?
DLC?
No, this is what I'm talking about with the DLC. I'm talking about the locations part of this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, fair. Okay.
And then the more, like, again, I don't know what it means by more, so we can only speculate. But the free update where it includes Infernal, that is where it lies. Like, seriously, Infernal difficulty, I don't know how hard that's going to be. We do know in Lunatic difficulty, the enemies and bosses will move and have increased stats. Like, I don't know how you guys are going to beat the Death Knight if it's not Golden
Oh,
Deer.
it's gonna be easy.
Like, Scythia
Just send
would-
Lysithea, just chuck
Buddy.
her at the Death Knight and boom.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fucking easy.
I
like,
mean,
hope that-
I'm talking
that-
about if you don't have Lysithia.
Like hit him with a gambit once.
I recruit like, dude. You don't understand that New Game Plus. I can literally recruit every single character by Chapter 7.
I'm talking about if you
So-
just don't recruit Lysithia.
If you
just
don't
choose not
recruit
to.
Lysithea, then you just gotta fucking avoid Death Knight or gambit the fuck out of him until he's dead. Like,
True.
it's not that hard.
Okay.
He's not that hard to kill early game. He really isn't. I've done it on both
Yeah.
normal and hard difficulty now.
No, yeah. If you know how to do it, it
All
really
right.
is.
Well,
not-
let's see how. All right. Tell me that when Lunatic difficulty comes out.
Oh, I will, and I'll be
Maybe-
the first one to message you,
I'll
being
send
like,
you a
"Bitch, I did it."
Like, I know that, like, well, obviously because I'm not gonna be able to play the game when like the new update comes out, because
You should be able to get it by Lunatic. Are you kidding me?
the thing is that I'm trying to save up money for a new Switch or like a new tablet because it broke, so.
Okay.
And the thing is that I'm only playing the game right now via my library, and well, it's closed New Year's and New Year's Day, so I won't be able to play.
I know,
it until,
but
like,
by the end of the year, I would be surprised if you didn't have enough money saved.
well, I'm in a tight spot. Anyway, so yeah, honestly, do I think you should buy the DLC? And what's my opinion on it? I think Waves 1, disappointing. Wave 2 sounds good. It's optional, like it's not needed. Wave 3, I think, like, if they update, you should get the additional quest and costumes. It's not necessary, but it's a nice add-on. And then number 4, I think that you should wait to buy it because the new story content and additional playable characters, locations, and more, I think you should definitely see what it entails first before you see what's in it. And but the free update you should definitely get. And before
Sure.
we continue, guys, since this is on September 4th, we do know that Nintendo Direct has just dropped. I haven't
Yep.
seen it yet. Was there anything about Three Houses mentioned about like the DLC?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Damn it!
There was
I'm not even
Fire
watching
Emblem
it now.
related thing, but it was. Should I just spoil what the Fire Emblem
Please
related
do.
thing was?
What?
If it's not
Tokyo
about Three
Mirage
Houses-
Sessions on the Wii U
Oh
is
my
ported to
God.
the Switch.
Oh my god. Really?
I'm actually kind of happy about that because I never had a Wii U, so I kind of want to play it.
I never got that game because it just didn't look like Fire Emblem to me. Like, I know that Crom.
It's not supposed to be Fire Emblem. It's supposed to be.
There are some cool things that the Direct did. Well, to me anyway. The Banjo Kazooie release, Terry
Thank-
Bogard, and there is a Doom 64 is coming to the eShop.
Well,
That's-
hell yeah, that's gonna be great.
Star
right.
Wars Jedi Outcast, an old like PS2 GameCube game that I is getting ported too, and I'm just like, whoa, that's something I never expected.
Dude, that's nice.
Okay,
I
so
missed that game.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious. When is
Oh, also NES Online, Super Nintendo Online,
Word.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. So
and then some Mii Fighter costumes like
Wow.
Goemon and Proto Man Zero from Mega Man, Team
Sans.
Rocket Grunts, and Sans from Undertale, with an additional song.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm kind of curious about this. When does Tokyo Mirage Sessions get released? Like, do you know off the top of your head?
Probably either late autumn 2019 to 2020 in that time frame.
Let me see. Tokyo Mirage.
Yeah,
Oh,
2020. That's
oh,
next year, right?
January 17th, actually.
Hey, right before my birthday. Sweet.
Oh, nice.
birthday.
Well, it's like a week before my birthday or more, but whatever.
All right. So next question is number
Me.
24, and I believe this is Alex.
Yep. This is a good one. How do you
So
feel
we
in
definitely missed a
marketing?
question then.
We have
Well,
No,
one
no,
of them was just about the should people buy 3 houses? That's kind of a dumb question because we already know the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, fair, but all right.
Like all of our answers have been yes, and the reason
We
why
totally interrupted you, Alex. I'm sorry. Go
I,
ahead.
sorry.
Alright. It's just, how do you think Nintendo did with marketing?
Man, I really think they did. They didn't like. They've done better jobs. I feel like this is like it's basically how they. It's a mixture of how they marketed Fates and Echoes. Like it's right in the middle. Like Fates and or like how they marketed Awakening and Echoes. Like Echoes, I felt like didn't get enough marketing. Whereas Awakening, oh my god, there's so many videos of how they marketed Awakening to like reclassing and everything. I feel like it's right in the middle because, like, let's see, we got we got I think like a total of like 3 trailers of the game, of where they showed off talking about the game, and then we also got where they basically talk about the houses, about the Black Eagles, Blue Lions, Golden Deer, and then we got 2 trailers where one talks about the monastery and what you can do with it, and another trailer where you basically talk about battles. And then we got an Accolades trailer, which I have to say did look cool, and I was glad that I saw the reviews because it actually shows you all the reviews. So in total, we got 9 trailers, which it was all right. Like I feel like marketing could have been done and we did get like a bunch of like trailers, like commercials, because I don't know if how often you guys watch TV, but were there any like commercials for Fire on the 3 Houses?
I don't watch any TV, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, I
me.
don't ever, but there were definitely some on YouTube.
Zev?
I watch no TV.
Okay, so none of
Everything
us-
I learned about
no-
3 Houses was from YouTube videos,
Oh.
and to be 100% honest, it was severely lacking. I mean, Nintendo did do a cool thing to where it's like it highlighted each of the houses.
So none of us
The
watched.
closer it got to the release, hold on. The closer it got to release, you did get more about the game. You learned more about each of the 3 houses. You got a cool trailer like 2 weeks before release, I believe, or like a week before release. Because I know the 3 houses were the final 3 videos right before the release day.
Yeah, like we got one each before each week. Like we got
Yeah.
3 weeks we got Edelgards, 2 weeks we got Blue Lions, and then 1 week we got Golden Deer. Really,
Yeah.
like
But we got a trailer too before they started doing that.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying to remember anything else.
They were like
We got a
30
total of 3 trailers, I believe.
We got a total of 9 because I'm kind of like all like how like. all
I'm
the-
not counting all the extra shit. We got 3 full trailers and then a bunch of extra videos past that.
Yeah.
I think we got a total of 10 videos if I'm remembering correctly.
It's around 10.
Because you got the spoiler video, you got the 3 actual trailers, you got the 3 houses trailers, or the 3 house trailer. Well, yeah, whatever.
The three
The trailer
first.
for each of the 3 houses, and then we got roughly 3 to 4 videos just highlighting extra shit like gambits or
Yeah.
combat arts and stuff like
Yep.
that. We didn't get too much advertising, but we did get a decent amount.
Like
It
I do
kind of
think they
reminds
should've
me of
done
how
more,
I'm
but-
sorry.
No, I was just saying I think they should have done more.
And with how you're saying with the advertising, reminds me a bit about how Medieval 2 Total War was marketed for the PC back in the 2000s with video trailers on, like, say, IGN when people could actually follow that website.
oh my god.
It's like, look at the new castle technique we have in the campaign mode. And they
Right.
get like the most English sounding guy to sound medieval. And then for the expansion pack for those campaigns, you just get like actual people that were developers, and they have thick accents like, yeah, so there's what we got here for the game here. You could do things with the diplomacy to try to take over Scotland, but you don't know what we're going to do with Scotland. And I miss the Total War series when it was good. Freaking Rome 2 ruined everything. Oh, but it got better after all. The scar still hurts.
Like, I do know that we did get like some, like, I don't know if you guys were on YouTube when Three Houses was getting released, but I do know that we did get some commercials, because there were some, because when I was waiting to play Three Houses, there were actually like ads playing during YouTube videos where like, in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Focus
yeah.
future depends on you, or like in Fire Emblem Three Houses, war is imminent with oh my god. So yeah, we did get some advertisement on YouTube videos, like, even though that I feel like the advertisement was like, you know, it's still, I don't know why, but I feel like whenever Fire Emblem like gets like ads on videos, or like when Fire Emblem ads are on videos, they really only last for like a few days or so, even though it's a new game. So yeah, I feel like the marketing was done okay. It could have been done better, but it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it was okay.
All right.
All right, and then finally, back to Zev with him asking the final question here. Well, can you ask it?
I was about to say, just fucking ask it for me then. Damn.
All right.
So what did you think about the adjutant unit
Oh my-
system
oh my-
in Three Houses?
Oh my god, it was very like, it was so not good. Like, pair up in a, I feel like they did, like, the thing about adjutant units is that you can never like tell when they're about to either guard, attack, or heal. Heal, I feel like, was the most one you could tell, because if your unit was low on health, like at the end of the enemy phase, the adjutant unit that would heal up your unit most of the time up to full. But attack and guard was so unreliable. Like, at least in Awakening, you had a way like, okay, so this unit has a 52% chance to dual strike. In that, there's no chance they'll guard. There's no way you can tell when they'll attack. Like, it's so unreliable. It's something you shouldn't rely on. It's only, like, I feel like it's only useful for building supports between specific characters. That's all I feel like it's useful for.
I actually completely disagree with you.
Seriously?
The one thing I think they could have done better was giving you a % chance of what they'll do. I think that would have been the only like improvement they could have done, but I actually thought the system was pretty neat.
Don't get me wrong, like, when it happens, it does help. Like, it helps chip an enemy, or it helps, like, you know, prevent you from, like, the guard one I feel like was the most least one, because the thing is that I think you have to be like an armor knight or something to like guard it, which, if you guys don't know me, I didn't really use armor knights all that well in 3.
You don't have to be an armor knight. You have to just pay attention to the symbols of what they do as an adjutant.
Yeah, but most of the icons I got were armor knight units, and the thing is that I didn't really have armor knights, so who knows? Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll actually get a guard as Dedu, since he's gonna be an armor knight in my playthrough.
Well, okay, so addendum, I actually have a second problem. The adjutant units didn't get very much experience,
Well,
if any at all.
They do get
They
experience.
still get something, so that
Yeah.
was nice.
Yeah, it
That's
helps.
fair.
It helps them master their class.
They're not fighting anything. They're just watching you fight.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
cheering you on in the background, like how the battalions do. So yeah, adjutant units, they're hit and miss for me at the end of the day. All right, and that is all the questions that they have asked. Now we move on to the next segment, where where Zev, Corns, and Alex are gonna ask 3 of their questions, and I'm just gonna apply these quick rules. I can't answer the question with I don't know or can't answer, or I have to at least try and answer to the best of my abilities. And you guys cannot ask the same question twice, which I think that applies to, like.
Hopefully, we all had different questions,
Well,
right,
Oh,
guys?
I definitely got a few different questions. Don't worry.
Corns, you're right in the middle. I feel like Alex is going to get the short end of the stick here, because he's going last.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
go
Let's
ahead and
have him
reverse
go
the order.
first, because we've been
We're
interrupting him
reversing
a
the
lot.
order. I'm going last.
All right, Alex, you're up first now.
Okay. My first question is, what do you think of like how Edelgard's character was done in this game?
Okay, so how do I feel Edelgard's character was done in this game?
Oh, we talked about this.
I feel like it was done all right. Like, we got some exposure to her. We got to know her character a little bit, because I feel like the thing about the game, when the game was getting advertised, I feel like Black Eagles got the most advertisement. Like, Nintendo was basically showing go this house first. And I just didn't listen to Nintendo for obvious reasons. Because Nintendo,
Fucking Claude fanboy.
well, Claude Golden Deer all the way. You know, remember my update video. So yeah, I think Edelgar's character was done well. Like, we learned a lot about her after the time skip for sure, and we knew like her intentions, and we do know a lot about her if you go down her route, which is a given. Like, we know a lot about every character down their routes. I mean, it would really just suck if you didn't, if, like, you picked Dimitri's route and all you learn about is basically like Annette and Felix. Like, that would have honestly been disappointing. So yeah, I think Edelgar was done like as a pretty good character, like a good lord.
All right.
All right, so
What
Corn's.
would you say
Oh wait,
was
no. We're gonna,
Oh, we're doing.
Oh,
it.
I thought we were asking all three at once.
no.
That's what I was thinking too, actually. But
No.
okay.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, that throws off a lot of my questions, but
Gives
all right.
everyone-
This is now turning into an Irish drinking song where
Pretty
you start a
much.
lyric, then I start the next lyric, and then you start the next
Give
lyric.
everyone a fair chance. That's always
Okay.
that's always my rule at the end of the day. Not really.
All right. Here's my first question. Which
Pick
character
Claude.
did
What
you
we said will win by any means necessary. What the fuck? Fair chance.
Fair chance bullshit. You got called out, boy.
Let's just
Okay, well, either way. Which character do you think you wouldn't like at first but won you over?
so a character. So let me just like clarify a character that
Like, for instance,
that I didn't
sorry.
like at first but won me over in the end.
yeah, like for instance, me, it would be Hilda.
Oh really? You didn't like Hilda at the
Ever-
beginning?
When I'm in Blue Lines and
Lawrence was the
talking
biggest
to her.
hater of Hilda.
Okay.
And
so,
then playing Golden Deers, she won me over.
Okay, so a character that I hated at first, but then won me over. Does this count only Golden Deer, or does this count
Any route, any character.
Okay, well, I've only played 2 so far, but I have used some of the characters, if not most.
You've played 3.
No, I've only played 2 so far. I'm playing
Don't
Blue
play-
Lions currently. I've
Okay,
only
fair.
just started, so let me see. A character that I hated at the beginning, but won me over. If there was one character, well, I can't pick Hubert because I don't know anything about him because I don't have any of his supports. It would probably have to be Linhardt, actually. The thing is that Linhardt, like like it's the same thing with Sylvain. Like on the cover, he seems basically just like one-dimensional, but if you delve into support conversations, he is actually a much deeper character and a much more like a character that you can actually get behind. Like, I do like his supports with Caspar. His supports on why he sleeps a lot is discovered in a net where he's basically like he does like a lot of research and he just doesn't have the right time to like nap correctly. So his schedule.
His
doesn't-
internal clock is way the fuck off, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like I hated him at first, which is why I actually benched him in my Golden Deer playthrough. Plus, I just didn't have the slots for him. But I actually did use him in my Church of Ceres playthrough. He was very helpful in the final map. Couldn't save Casper though.
All right.
All right,
Don't get
so
me started.
They've
Zev,
got-
next. I already feel like I know what his questions are going to be. So,
Oh no, trust me, they're nothing like you think what I'm gonna
okay,
say.
fire away.
Minus my last one. My last one might be something that you think I'd say,
Okay,
but
okay.
the other two aren't.
Okay, fire away, please.
So in this game, if you had to kill a unit to ensure that another unit lived, or because it's like a FE1 kind of situation where you had to sacrifice a unit to progress through the story.
Oh,
Or like a Thracia.
According to your, oh yeah, Thracia 2 did that. I forgot. If you had to do something along those lines from your first playthrough,
oh.
who would it be?
Do I get to pick the unit that can live and die?
No, you're just picking the unit you sacrifice,
Okay, so a unit that
and then I'll tell you what unit lives afterwards.
Okay, oh my god, I feel like I know who okay. The unit that I would have to sacrifice, oh my god, jeez.
Golden Deer specifically too. None of the units were
okay,
recruited, just to make it that much more personal.
Okay, so alright, so Golden Deer. Now I'm kind of wishing I recruited Bernadetta.
I said units you can't recruit.
I know.
They're not involved in
I
this.
can't even, okay.
No,
Damn, I can't
just
even,
Golden Deer House itself.
oh my god, you're really limiting my options.
That's kind of the point of this question.
I know that, Ignatz.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to know who you're gonna save?
Who?
Actually, wait. You might have a guess. I'll let you guess first.
Bernadetta?
No, you were saving Crap, I didn't write him down in my notes, and I'm forgetting his name currently. Give me a second.
Eloise.
No, you were saving Geralt.
Oh, okay. That's a good sacrifice. All right.
If you had to sacrifice a character to save Geralt in that cutscene, who would it have been?
Ignatz.
Is basically what the question was.
Ignatz,
but-
throw yourself at the front of the dagger now.
Really, Ignatz though?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like Ignatz, like
Poor little
I do like.
Ignatz
Don't
boy.
get me wrong. I like his like backstory of like how he's trying to become like how he likes being a painter and like how his parents are making him aspire to be a knight. But I just like I can't get behind him at the end of the day. Like don't get me wrong. I like all the characters from the Golden Deer, but out of my least favorite is probably him. Because
Wow, I forgot you're a Lawrence fanboy too.
hey, marvelously put.
No, don't get me started.
I'm not a Lawrence fanboy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I
You
don't-
are a fanboy. You were pressuring me to get the freaking Ferdinand and Lawrence
Because
support
it's funny
so
to-
goddamn hard.
because it's
Bill.
funny.
It's not funny. It's fucking horrible.
It's funny to watch to me at least.
God.
I found it funny, but it doesn't mean I can't make fun of the funny
Yeah.
with the
Yeah, that's
Dick High Five,
So-
or otherwise known as Dick Five or High Dick.
Yeah, the royal cock stroking was certainly something, and it
So-
was very. But at the same time,
And then they fucked to the end.
to get that support.
So back to Alex.
What did you think? All right, I'll try and make this a little more general. What do you think of the difficulty in this game?
Hard. It does present a challenge depending on the routes. I feel like that. Well, I mean, again, I've only played 2 routes so far, but I feel like it's all right. It's good for people who are like new to the game, and I haven't touched normal mode, so I feel like it's good for people who are new to the game and also people who are like seasoned like veterans. Like if this was like a Call of Duty like. A Call of Duty like difficulty, I feel like it would be like the second difficulty after like Recruit Regular, I think it's called nowadays. So yeah, I feel like it's like if you're a regular of the Fire Emblem, like if you're experienced with it, it's basically pretty easy. Like it's an alright difficulty for hard.
Fair enough.
I don't know what normal's like. I mean, like maybe you and Zev can elaborate what's normal like. Like is
It's really.
You remember Path of Radiance?
oh my
It's
god,
basically Path of Radiance.
Path of
yeah.
Radiance easy mode.
No.
Oh,
Normal mode on
Oh.
Path of Radiance was easy mode on Japan.
Oh my god.
So hard mode in Three Houses is normal mode on. That's my personal takeaway at least.
Oh my
like
god.
I do think this game does offer decent challenge, especially
It's
to
definitely
us seasoned
harder than
vets,
Path of
but-
Radiance, but it's so easy that the closest we think of comparison is Path of Radiance.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I hope Infernal's like Maniac mode for Path of Radiance. Like seriously, there's so many enemies that come at you all at once. Like you're just like bogged down from all sides.
See, but then
And
they
since
just
this
be
is a game
recycling
made by
game.
Koei Tecmo, it turns into a Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, the enemies, like there's so many enemies, it might as well be Dynasty Warriors like 11.
I honestly don't think they'll do something along those lines
I
because they're
doubt
just
it.
recycling the same old tricks that they've been doing for the last 3 installments.
Yeah, like I know for Lunatic, we do know we're gonna get units with increased stats, bosses are gonna move, and ambush spawns are gonna be a thing. God damn it!
Ambush
It's like
spawns are
they-
already kind of a thing in hard mode though.
In,
No.
in a way, like there are some that appear on the player's turn.
Yeah, they
Those
just don't
I don't
appear.
really count. I don't count ambush spawns. I count.
It
them-
depends on the situation and
They're
how you're going
friendly
about the
ambush
map.
spawns. Like you have a chance to deal with.
There
Them.
you go. That's a good way to say it.
But like ambush spawns, like I just don't like them. They're the most unforgiving in FE12 Maniac mode. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god, Astrum.
Wait, hold on. My brain's being dumb. FE12 is Radiant Dawn, right?
No, FE12.
No,
No.
Radiant Dawn is FE10.
It's my
New
bad.
Mystery of the
the
Emblem.
new
Heroes of
mystery
Light.
that did not come to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it wasn't that bad in
On Maniac.
FE12.
It was better than Shadow Dragon, in my
In
opinion.
That's
Mani-
true.
In
That's very
Maniac
true.
mode, oh
Yeah.
my god, those ambush spawns. Fuck, they are they're unforgiving. They will
Shadow Dragon
slaughter-
was worse than 12 though
well 12
on
I
the
feel
hardest difficulty.
like, 12 I feel like was a really good game, I have to say.
Oh, 12 was good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It just the difficulty was definitely more in Shadow Dragon than it was in FE12, at least for
Well,
me.
yeah, because Shadow Dragon had like a choice of like 6 difficulties at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Well, I'm just comparing the same difficulty, but fair enough.
Sorry. Alright, so Corn, it's up to you.
Of the features that were introduced in the game, like say the monastery exploration, the battalions, is there any, like, what type of flaw could you see in those that you wish could have been enhanced to be better or improved?
Fuck! There goes one of my questions.
Sorry, man.
No,
You
you're
want me to
good. There's
change
a
my
reason why I
question
wrote
then?
10.
Can
There's
I,
a reason why I wrote 10.
can,
10.
When?
A twin. It's
It's in between 10 and 20.
okay.
Yes.
Um, can I count like a feature that was like taking place during the battle, like during like battle, like on the battlefield?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so this is something that I liked that was put into the game, but I really wish it could have been done better. So you know how like if you like zoom in on a character, you can like see, you can actually click on the character and move them freely around the battlefield along with their battalions.
Yeah.
I really wish they would not only like improve like the camera view of that, but they also improved like the frame rate, because if you click on that character, oh my god, the game drops to like 1 to like 5 frames per second when you use that feature.
That's a whole different conversation, though, because the game is kind of resource intensive for a Switch game, but
Yeah.
you have a valid point.
I mean, okay. But
No, you're good. Keep going. I'm just saying that's also bleeds into a different conversation.
okay, but I mean, if there was like one thing that I feel like they could have done better, like the battalions, I really wish they had added like formations. Like that's something that, because we saw that in the trailer, it was literally in the trailer, and they scrapped it. Like,
Well, at the same time, we also saw different designs for like
Well,
most characters in
I know,
the game.
like I do.
Well, you see, we're going to add it, but it looked too much like Landgrisser, so we decided to not add it to it.
Like
Instead, we decided to give you this lollipop. Now
No.
eat it.
now, Alex, I do know that that is actually brings up a good point, because if you actually look back in the first trailer, you can actually see that Mercedes doesn't have the hair color she has now. She
Yeah.
has like a brownish hair color.
But yeah, no. Like Mercedes looks completely different.
Like she
And
has
also,
like her
like,
design looks the same, but her hair color is so different from what it is now.
so it's like they spend more time, so like they give each character more individuality instead of their class look completely overtaking them, like it kind of showed with Mercedes. But they also really would for other characters, and they also seem to like give each of the characters like just looks in general. They really made it pop.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so Zev, up to you. Number 2.
All right, hold on. I gotta find a different question now.
Oh, great.
There's a reason why I wrote 10.
Okay.
If you were born in Fodlan and actually lived in this world that Three Houses created,
Well, you gave me a good
which house do you think you would have naturally aligned with? And I'm not talking like preference or anything of the sort. I'm talking about
Like just
take
first,
the current version of you
I
and
swear
put
to
it
God.
into Fodlan. Which house do you think you would actually naturally align with? Like completely unbiased.
Okay. You're not gonna like the answer.
What is it?
Golden Deer. I just like the colors of black and yellow.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, that's
Like, I
kind
do
of a
like
fair.
the thing is that I
like,
do like,
house-
and also like
press houses, like,
like,
the house
it-
nobility.
like I do like that, like, you know, type of like of ruling system. I'm not a fan of kings and queens. I'm not a fan of emperors or empresses. I just like I like the nobility system and the ruling in the Leicester Alliance, like how it's just a round table of nobles. And
So, I did say take bias out of this and just take your natural self and put it into Fodlan.
okay.
However, that is a decent answer. So,
yeah.
Let it slide.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
Alex, final question. What will you ask?
Fucking thank you, Zev, for giving me this idea just now. If you were to have like any crest that's in the game, what would it be?
hey,
Oh,
I was wondering
okay.
if one of y'all were
that's, okay, that's a unique one. If I had to
Yeah.
have any crest,
Any crest that we have seen.
well, we've seen a total of 21 actually. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, we have.
There is a total of 21 crests.
actually, technically there's 22, but I'll get into that. later.
22! Oh, man!
Well, yeah.
So it's a wrestling
There's
meme,
21
don't
that
worry.
we've seen, but 22, which is the Crest of Flames.
Hey, Querns,
Yes, Daddy.
what's 9 plus 10?
19.
God damn it.
All
I
right.
hate you. I was
So-
really hoping you'd do the voice, but fuck.
19? Like that?
No, it's 21. Have you not seen that meme?
Oh, you want to play 21?
You
Well, I got
stupid.
22.
That's
No,
not-
it's you
no, what?
stupid.
Okay,
What's
he's-
9 plus 10? 21? Oh my god,
okay.
never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
I'm
Then.
old.
Well,
No, I remember.
it's I'm looking at wrestling memes a little too old, I guess. Okay. There's
Fair enough,
I'll
okay.
explain it to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
So a crest that I would. Oh my god! I really. All right. So a crest that I would have loved to inherit. This is actually a really good question, Alex. A crest that I would have loved to inherit would have had to have been the crest of. Oh my god! Like these names are so like. Oh my god! I really wish they had named these better. I would probably. I think a crest I would have wanted to inherit would have been wanted. Can it be minor or major?
It's
Either or.
All right, a major crest of Fraudarius.
Yeah. No, that shit is insane.
Yeah, it's
The
a really good,
Fraltarius is fucking
Like-
dope.
it's a really good crest.
Yeah.
Who wielded that crest in the game?
It
I
was
don't remember
Felix.
the name of.
It was
Okay.
Felix, and you can also like get as an item in New Game Plus.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
you can tell
you get
that
those
pe-
weird signs.
Fucking for me, definitely the crest of Dusker, where fucking I get a
crest. There's a crest of Dusker.
crest of Dusker, where I just be best friends with the do.
Oh wait,
That-
that's
fuck.
not an actual crest. Okay, I get it.
What's a fucking crest?
Okay, I thought it was an actual crest for a second. I didn't know.
Where's
Dude, that was the best troll ever.
To be honest, I'd probably pick like the crested bladed, just because. Like seriously, have you heard like some of the Demetrius supports where like they talk
Yeah,
about that
I've actually seen the minor crest that he possesses.
Oh.
Oh my
Post-
god.
skip where it's developed? It's like shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If I had one, I'd probably get the Bernadetta crest because it just lets me
Oh,
makes me attack again.
Oh, a depth built in. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
like,
the idea of like say I'm
mean,
throwing a football, somehow I'm throwing another football out of nowhere.
All right. So Zeb, what about you? Actually, I'm kind of curious.
So here's the thing. In FE terms, I always thought of myself as a Myrmidon or a mercenary, mostly because it's like just how I've always played the game and how I've always seen myself in the game. So a crest, I think, was kind of wasted on a different unit that you essentially had to make swords. Sword unit. I can't remember the name of it, but it's maybe Ignat's not Ignat's.
Ignatz doesn't have a crest.
I know I'm correcting myself. I'm trying to remember the fucking name.
If you
Damn
can't-
it.
If you can't, just like reference the character.
That's what I'm trying to fucking think of, Rex. Shit. What is the damn name of the crest? It gave you an extra boost in crit, I believe.
Really? I
Huh?
oh,
I
that one.
don't think there is.
It might not have been crit. I'm trying to.
Is
It might have
combat
been.
arts?
No, it might be the Fraldarius I'm thinking of that gives you extra might.
For all
It's
the-
fine. I know there are ones that prevent people from counterattacking, ones that
God,
5 to combat arts.
I haven't played the game in like 3 weeks. I'm kind of.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
there is a single crest that like
Forgetting.
improves your crit rate or anything like that.
There might
There
not
probably
be. I'm
is,
thinking
but
of
I don't
combat
remember.
art.
Like I
No.
do.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to Google. You keep talking.
Are you thinking of like a crest that like restores 30% of HP? Because I do know that one.
That's Regan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And,
Regan.
and Chevalier.
Who's
It's
this Chevalier
there's
one?
so many over fucking laying crests
All right. Well, while
that
we.
do simple things.
All right. Well,
Weird.
Well,
He
we'll
hold-
come. Wait.
uh,
What?
What's Hilda's one? Because they
It's
share
a
that.
minor crest of I cannot remember it. Like
I don't remember the name.
Goneril. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, hold on.
Oh,
I just remembered. I'm sorry. There's the crest of Dominic, which occasionally
Annette.
conserves the uses of attack magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking they could have. I don't know if there is one. I'm still gonna have to search. But there's. I wish there was a crest. If I had to choose any crest, it would have been Dominique, and I would have been a mage.
That.
However, I wish there was a crest that would have conserved the might of or the durability of a weapon, because that would have been.
There is
so
one.
nice.
There is a crest like
What
that.
is it called?
I cannot remember.
No,
off
What
the
the
top of my head.
fuck's it called?
That there is a weapon that does conserve weapon durability. I just cannot remember.
Because I'm only seeing the fucking Annette one.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I could be misremembering. Either there is one, or I'm thinking of like what happens when you stop on a yellow space and you just like restore weapon durability. I could be wrong.
No space.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of the space because I'm not seeing any crests that occasionally conserve
all right.
might or durability.
All right. So, Corns, your final question. What do you got?
Okay, this is probably a very important one for a lot of us, but let's begin. Just for you. Claude, Dimitri, Edelgar, fuck, marry, kill. What are the choices?
Oh my God.
We
Fuck.
have similar questions, and I
Fuck,
love it.
Marry, kill. All right. I would. All right. So, and I have to be a male, right?
You
Yeah.
can be female Byleth or male guy Byleth. I'll let the committee decide. Is he going to be male Byleth for this question or female Byleth?
Oh yes, male.
Lila.
He has to take his current self and be
Okay.
male.
Okay,
All right. I would.
sorry, no Sylvain choice for you today.
Damn it.
Sorry.
All right. So I would fuck Edelgard.
Oh,
Of course.
I would.
Oh, he ruined it, man.
I would marry Claude,
Well, of course.
And that
But then you will
means-
let him fuck you, but you won't be fucking him.
and then I'm killing. This is amazing. I'm killing Dimitri.
You fucking bitch.
You
It is now
He
official.
lost, he lost an eye already. He can lose his
I'm
life
fucking
next.
Oh,
Oh, we're about to have
you have no
such an
depth
argument
perception.
after
You're
this.
useless to me.
All right, I'll go.
Oh,
I am kill Edelgard, fuck Claude, marry Dimitri. Easy.
Same, exact same.
Boris, what about
Everyone-
you?
Everyone wants the Sicilian Casanova known as Claude, I see.
Of course.
I
Dude,
guess
I want-
that's
Are you
accurate.
kidding me? After seeing fucking Dimitri's character arc in the Blue
Court.
Lion's house,
He grows.
oh boy, I need that. Like,
The
he
mo-
would be the one I marry.
He's like he's
And
the
then your first
like-
adopted son would be Dedu.
Yep, exactly.
So wait, of course. What about you? We don't know what you want.
he'd be the
Oh,
big-
easily kill Edelgard.
Okay, and then
Well, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna fuck Claude and then marry Dimitri.
okay.
yeah.
I will make I'll make Claude the catcher and me the pitcher. You saw that cutscene
I
at the
thought
ball
that
where
was assumed, just given how gay sex works.
Oh my
No,
lord.
but let me
Sorry,
finish.
that was a bad joke. I'm muting myself.
You all saw that cutscene at the ball where literally Claude comes up to you and dances with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he's trying to take
And
the
we-
initiative.
and he
I'm gonna
winks.
reverse the role on him without him expecting it.
He winks.
Here we
at
are
you.
at the honeymoon. Then all of a sudden, okay, get on the bed. What? Push him on the bed, tie him down. It's gonna be a rough night for him.
All right. So
I am terrible.
I think.
Man. Conversation has gone somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, these final questions have been really interesting. Now we get to hear what Zev's
You think?
final question is.
So, Rex, you know who my favorite three are, right?
Marianne, Petra, and Mercedes.
Fuck, marry, kill, buddy.
Oh, this is gonna be harder.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh well, it's better, it's better than
my
the question I
God.
thought he was gonna ask me. So
God.
Mary,
It's not?
I thought it was gonna be like I thought you were gonna ask the question, how did you get Ash and Casper killed? But I already answered that earlier.
Yeah, no, I already know that
All right,
answer.
so can I pick the
You're
order?
talking about
Because
my
it's-
personal three
yeah.
favorites, so,
So it's Mary, fuck, kill. So that's the order I'm going in. Like that's actually the traditional order. So I would
Man,
marry.
no-
So Marianne.
traditional order's fuck, marry, kill. It's always been fuck, marry, kill. What the fuck you mean?
No, it's Mary, fuck, kill. That's the order
Oh, wait.
actually.
He's saying
Uh,
he's marrying
not here on the West
Brienne.
Coast. All right.
Okay,
fucking
well in the East
Mercedes.
Coast,
Not
in the
so
East
sad.
Coast we do things differently.
No.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I noticed ever since you're showing how you say hello to people by just pissing
No.
on them.
Hello, tell your friends. Tell your friends. It's all
God
yours.
damn it.
Take it.
Hi, everybody. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so
God.
Mary, fuck, kill. So I would. All right, so I would marry. Let me
Be
s-
careful, because I already
know.
have my answers.
All right, I would marry.
Go with Mercedes, we're gonna have a problem.
I'm trying to think. So it's Marianne, Mercedes, and Petra. I would marry Petra.
Okay.
All right. Oh, no
right.
reaction. No reaction. Was I wrong then? All right.
Keep going.
So
Keep going.
All right.
Oh, I'm not reacting until the end, buddy.
All right. So then I would fuck Mercedes.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
I'm okay with
You
this.
fucking
oh.
son of a bitch.
I knew
He
I
didn't
was-
recruit Marianne.
You would kill Marianne. I'm done. All
I knew-
right.
I
I'm
knew-
out of this call. Bye, boys.
Episode.
No, don't go yet. There are free bagels at the end.
So-
Okay, well, I
so
guess
wait,
I'll say
So wait, so
bagels.
Zev, are you gonna give your answer now?
Oh yeah, no, I will.
All right.
Marry Petra. That's obvious.
Yeah.
And
Good taste. Good taste. I
fuck
like it.
Marianne.
You fucking bitch.
You would kill Mercedes? You're making.
So here's my logic. No, don't worry. I
Look-
got logic. Calm down.
Look at
Calm
this
down.
picture. You're making him shed a tear right here. Do you not see to do? You're making him shed a
So
tear.
no. So hold on. I got logic. Listen, I marry Petra. Honestly, best girl, in my opinion.
I
just
love.
saying.
I love the
And
CGI.
I would be royalty in another country, which would be dope.
Oh gee.
Um,
Okay, for like royalty. Okay, I get it.
I would. The only reason
For royalty.
The only reason why I'm killing Mercedes, and Alex isn't gonna like me for this, I already know it. He already hates me right now.
Go ahead and say it.
But the only reason why I'd kill Mercedes is because my canon route is Golden Deer in my head currently,
Even
and
though
you're
you pick-
forced to kill her anyways.
Even the or if unless
So
you
I
recruit her.
think nothing of it.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, Cannon. Wait, in Golden Deer, you don't kill her. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you kill Mercedes because she appears
Oh, wait,
on the.
wait. I know. Okay, wait. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you don't
I'm-
Don't
recruit.
worry, you'll remember soon.
Sorry, I'm remembering something else. I thought you said Marianne for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, wait, how do you kill
Yeah.
someone from your
So,
own house?
In a lot of the routes, you're kind of forced to kill certain characters, as we all know.
Well, I mean, unless you recruit
Mercedes
them.
is one of the ones. Well, obviously, but Mercedes is one of the ones that you do have to end up killing at some point in most routes.
Sure, yeah.
So I just she's already dead by the time I have to marry and start fucking. So
All right. So I have to say though, Zev, I do like how you would marry Petra because I have to say though, one of my favorite CG arts is definitely Petra. Like, have you seen
Dude,
that
Petra's CG
marriage
art-
cutscene? That marriage,
So
like
good.
seriously, it's so beautiful. I love how.
hey, Alex, we're still friends, aren't we?
I don't know.
Oh.
Zev, are we?
Ouch.
We're gonna have to work through this. You
All
know
right.
what?
That's fair. That's fair.
All
I'm
right.
willing to talk to you
All
about
right.
this.
So, Cords, how about you give yours? Marry
You made me.
This is going to be very difficult
I'll make it
because
up to you,
I
Alex,
like
don't
all three.
Yeah, I know. That's the same here.
That's why I asked this question, because it's my personal three favorite, and honestly, I had to think long and hard about my answers here.
Man, I hate you for this. You got to make me choose.
Yeah, I know.
No, this is
So
really
all four
odd.
of
This
us
is
agree.
difficult.
The funny thing is all four of us agree that Marianne, Mercedes, and Petra are three of the best girls, if not the best girls in Three
They're
Houses.
really great.
Yeah.
We all agree on that. So
Correct.
I thought this question would be fun for not only Rex but the group to answer, because we all three are gonna have a hard ass time with this.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Well, I know of the three. Let's see. Two of them, when it comes to being in the bed, are probably going to be relying on you to do the things, while the other one, Petra, since she's in the
Oh my
wild
God.
jungle and doing like the
Do you-
acrobatic
are you
stuff like
s-
climbing
Hey, that's
trees
decent logic though. That's pretty
and
good logic.
swimming,
I was
she's
thinking.
most definitely going to be the most fit, which means she will last longer in the bed. And since she probably has been around, like, seen crazier things instead of, like, say, how Marianne and Mercedes are in the church praying, they don't get to see, like, wait, what are we supposed to do? Meanwhile, she's like, okay, I'm on all fours, start and see what happens next. And then she tricks you, and then it'd be wild. So out of the three, the one that you'd think would have the best experience with sex based on cardio, stamina, would be Petra.
So wait, that's
So obviously you
Mary?
would marry her.
No, that's the fuck.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Interesting. But that's just a one-time thing, though.
Trust me, one time will be enough for a lot of men.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
continue. All right, so that's the fuck. So
Now, the marry is going to be very difficult.
Bold of you to assume that marriage involves fucking.
All right,
Wait,
Christian,
really?
calm down.
There are some
Man,
marriages that don't
I-
involve,
Wait,
fucking
you
a
actually
chick.
can have sex with marriage? My
Whoa.
gosh, Al
Listen, I'm
Bundy
not,
told me the wrong thing then.
listen here.
Okay. But this is really difficult because both would be great, but in the end, for the marriage,
You got to choose one.
I'm probably going to pick the one that is least likely, depending on your route, be a lesbian or bisexual. So that'd probably be marrying Marianne.
Fuck.
And also, if you're married to her, you'll get to be more with her in private, and you might actually see her put her hair down.
So that means you're killing.
That's actually a good point too.
Mercedes, unfortunately, but it would
Oh my
be
god, 2 deaths on Mercedes.
it would be a very sad death. It's like the scene in
making
I
him
Am
cry.
Legend. Let me finish. It's like the scene in I Am Legend where Will Smith had to kill. He doesn't play a character in any of his movies. He just plays Will Smith, where he has to kill his dog who's turning into a zombie,
Oh,
and he's
Jesus
crying while doing it.
Yes,
That's how I
exactly
feel
how
when it
would
comes to
be.
killing Mercedes.
That's
Man, I'm
exactly
tired. I
how
gotta
it
go
would
to
be
sleep.
too.
All right,
No.
Wait, Alex, can you please answer? Wait, Alex, it's your
Think
turn.
of the bagels.
Alex, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I
Hold
know.
on, let him clean his tears up.
Man, try. Marry Mercedes. Fuck Marianne. Kill Petra. Sorry.
Oh my god,
Ouch.
so unique.
Oh, okay.
no.
It's actually,
oh my
it is
God.
I mean, it is unique. I mean, come on.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
and you know,
whoever-
logically, there's some sense there.
I
so.
mean, first of all, marry Mercedes because, first of all, that is my Blue Lions run that is canon. So, I mean, I'm not going against that. Also, in my opinion, best girl.
Okay.
Fair.
Now, Marianne.
Fair.
I mean, honestly, it's more of the thing of I don't want to kill Marianne. I really don't, but I don't want to do it to Petra either. So
we're all doing the I Am Legend death scene for the
Well,
dog.
No, we are like literally all three of us, or all four of us, are doing the fuck. Like I have to kill one.
shit. No, but with Marianne, how do you kill that? Like, hell, fucking before time skip, she's literally like hoping she dies anyway. So it's like, okay, now I feel worse.
See, that's also part of the reason why I didn't kill Marianne.
Where it's like, okay, now she's finally understood like the concept of like life is important, and it's good to stay alive. Live life to your fullest, and then you just fucking kill her.
Yeah, I guess I should have stated that this is all post game, but y'all assume that anyway, so we're good.
Yeah. Sucks. I gotta do Petra dirty though, but it'd be like that.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I have to say, this actually went a lot better and longer than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 hours.
So,
And we
Oh,
all
shit.
know
Nearly
important
3
questions.
hours. Nearly 3 hours.
We should make this order or something.
So yeah,
Whoops.
Like I wouldn't even want to watch 3 hours of this.
yeah, I know.
like,
It's not
Well,
even 3 hours on our clock
I mean-
on what I got here, so
I
it's
mean-
like 2.5.
I mean, hell, if you
Yeah.
actually have time for this shit, I have to say you honestly have no life. Like, seriously, this is like a goddamn fucking
Wow, these are
movie.
your viewers you're talking to, you
That
dick.
is-
I know, I'm
My God,
saying...
who do you think you are, E EA?
Like, seriously, this is like a movie marathon of fucking Planet of the Apes. Like, seriously, who sits down and watches this for 2.5 hours?
If people can sit down and watch a very long football game, I think they can, like, say they're on the bicycle, they can listen to this. They're doing some chores, they
pretty
can
much a
listen to this.
podcast.
If you're
Like,
watching
We're
all you have to-
basically a podcast
If you're
this
watching-
Yeah,
video.
all you have to
Basically,
do is name
listen
this
to
as
this
a
in
three.
chunks whenever you have
Well, if you're
to.
watching this
You
as
have to listen to it. You don't have to watch it, so it's not like okay. I have to go
Literally,
forward.
Yeah,
all you have
guess-
to do is say that this is a Three Houses podcast,
I
and
probably-
people are going to come to
I
it.
have to say though, I
Yeah.
forgot to put music on this, so I guess that's actually
It's okay.
Yeah.
Our voices are music to someone. Isn't that right, Ferdinand von Ayer?
God damn it.
A
Marvelous-
singing voice
marvelously
will be
put-
like a Pegasus.
marvelously put, Lawrence. I can tell you have get. Okay, no, I'm done.
Hey, you know what, Red Rex
I see
viewers?
you're a man
Red
of
Rex
high
doesn't
culture,
appreciate
too.
you, but I do, okay?
Roses are red. Hubert learns Meyer. I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Oh my
God
God.
damn it.
I've
Alright.
seen that.
So I have to say though, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And by the way, I'm just saying this because before I forget, if you're actually watching this while riding a bike, you do not value life. Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh, come on.
Yo, okay,
We're not
again,
that
I would just like
distracting.
to state, again, I'm just gonna state, Radrex viewers, Radrex doesn't appreciate you, but the rest of us do.
Hey, that's not
That's
true.
I'd like
I
to
do appreciate
apologize
my
on his
viewers.
behalf to all bicycle owners in the world.
Bicycle.
Exactly.
What you think? no
We
one cares?
appreciate
not
you guys. Radrex
defend
might be over here
bicyclists,
making snide comments and passive aggressive.
unicyclists, tricyclists, pogo stickers.
Pogos.
Radrex over here might be fucking passive aggressive as shit, but the rest
We're
of us
all
appreciate.
passive aggressive in a varying degree.
I mean,
Listen,
to be fair though, like,
All right, as long as you do a flip.
I mean, true. Make sure you do a flip, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Rat Rex podcast channel. Where you're thinking of suicide, you've come to the right place. That's what he thinks this is.
Yo, I can make a whole separate podcast about mental health. Let's not go there.
Yeah, I mean,
Got a few more hours to kill.
Right? Let's just go until midnight. Why the fuck not?
No.
all
please,
right,
no.
there we go.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I know this video probably went a lot longer than a lot of you thought it would, but I'm still glad that I
Definitely longer than I thought it would.
Yeah,
Yeah, me-
same.
I thought it was like
I am glad that I got to make this video because I really wanted to get my thoughts out. Like you guys all get my initial thoughts, my initial reactions,
yeah, I'm glad I
initial
got.
everything. Yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you all so much for watching. If I ever do a video like this again, it's probably gonna be where
You cut it into 2 parts.
No, if I ever do it, I'm talking about like a discussion video. It's probably gonna be like after like Three Houses like gets all its DLC released, right? Or like a year 1 anniversary for Three Houses.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'd also
Does the
suggest
game
we
still hold up, or were we in the honeymoon phase?
Right?
Like that?
Like,
That's true.
We should also just do our once all 4 of us complete all 4 paths,
Yeah, I'm
aka after you 3 bitches catch up. We should do a roundtable conversation and record it simply because it'll be a lot like better for us to talk about it without having to avoid spoilers, and we'd be able to go into a lot more detail about everything. So
we have to. Well, you have to.
we had more
okay.
thorough discussion.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching, and don't worry, I'm sorry that I didn't include my face cam, but the thing is, I wanted in case you guys are wondering what I'm wearing, I have no shirt. That's it.
You didn't want to see his shoulders, kids.
Yeah, seriously, you know.
yo,
what?
it's like a girl going through high school. You're not allowed to show the shoulders, man.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
allowed.
Like, I
Kidding me?
mean,
You have to
seriously,
think about the Amish audience we have.
Which is bullshit, but you know.
Can you actually like?
We like to
seriously-
apologize on behalf of all Amish viewers because of Zev's.
No. I was calling bullshit about the shoulders. I was
Okay.
calling bullshit about the shoulder things. Like
We like
women
to
literally
apologize to all Amish viewers because of Zev.
Wow,
They
you
keep-
twist my words.
Thinking Amish
It's
can-
okay. I know you're saying about women where like just the shoulder is just too lewd, like how an
Yeah,
ankle
it's
is too lewd.
stupid as shit. We're not gonna get into that, but it's stupid as shit.
Anyway,
And
anyway,
Sorry about the.
anyway.
No, we're not anyway. Let Alex finish his thought.
Oh, I was just talking about the ankles. Nah, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's
Anyway. Anyway. Ladies and
Maybe
gentlemen,
we all have that different thing. I mean, it's close to being a foot fetish, but I think you need to go a little bit higher, man.
Man, call me fucking Lorenz Hellman Glossman, whatever.
Elvin Gloucester. Get the name right.
Lorenz.
Lawrence
fucking-
Gloucester.
like- Wrong.
Oh my god.
Lost.
Fuck
Ladies
you,
and gentlemen,
man.
thank
Fuck
you all so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.
Piece of shit character.